All right. Welcome, everyone, to the wonderful land of Seralim. This is our universe that we live in. There's been a long history, but a lot of action in the last several years. Most importantly, there has been a war that has caused a rift between the realms. Demons and other types of fiends roam freely across the countryside. Different world travelers have appeared all throughout the lands. And today we find ourselves in a small town of Whitefields. So you find yourself in a small village, Whitefields, just north of the Minstith Empire in the Wilderlands. It's cold, inhospitable, and dangerous. But the Minstith Empire is embroiled in an unending war with Rorin and suffering from constant inner turmoil due to the fascist Inquisition led by the Deum Incarnatum. Magical practitioners or people of magical descent are being hunted and driven out of the Empire, being blamed for the tragic epicenter war of 22 years ago. Meanwhile, in Rorin, anyone who is unable to wage war or fight to the death is set to become slaves or at least lower-class citizens, unable to have property or their own lest it be taken by the strong. The other smaller kingdoms of the warring states are even less peaceful, with Villanor openly asking the many vampires once talked about in only hushed rumors to openly defend their country should it go to war. The peaceful people of Randshore, once known for their mercantile, now use their mass industry to produce weapons that would put the old empire to shame. Tark, the home of the studious Tower of Mages, has closed itself off from visitors, hoarding their knowledge in preparation for some unforeseen conflict. Finally, Ecatria has essentially become a ghost town. Rumors of dark creatures and marauders, kidnapping and pillaging have been all the news heard across the continent. And well, the Vish are still the Vish. No point in even thinking about going there. Those savages would more likely tear you apart and eat you than kick you out. The Wilderlands are quiet, for now. A good place for a person to make a new beginning. Now, to our adventurers, now that you find yourself in Whitefields, let me just... boom. You find yourself in Whitefields. A small village just outside of the Minstith Empire. There's a bustling amount of people, but it's nothing compared to where you came from. This is no city. It is simply a village, operated by the commoners that come and go daily to gather wood, food, and other such things. The winter is harsh, but they seem to enjoy their time here, having built themselves a life. You all find yourselves inside the local tavern. It isn't much to write home about, but it's warm and you can get a good meal and a drink there. Now, Sylvara, you recently have come to Whitefields looking for... Oh, goodness. What is going on with the music? Not looking for anything particular, but looking for a life at adventure. And so I'll leave it to you.
And we're in the tavern right now?
Yeah.
Okay, because if we go inside this thing, it's just outside because there's no actual tavern?
Yeah, there's not like an interior that's particularly important right now.
Okay, so, I guess essentially, did I just arrive at the tavern? The first thing I would do, definitely, is, I'm gonna go up to whoever seems to be waitress or somebody walking around that looks like they work there, and I'm gonna try to order a meal and find a place to sit. I don't know how busy it is.
It's not particularly busy. This is the middle of the day, so most of the people are going about their daily chores and errands and such. So when you come inside, there's only a few patrons. You make your way to the counter, and you see a raven-haired woman, a long flush of curly hair coming down her shoulders, a nice warm winter coat adorning her. She looks at you with her green eyes, and she says, "Oh, hello, love. How can I help you today?"
I was just wondering if you have any food that I can partake in. It's been a long journey so far, and I'm looking for something to eat.
Oh, but of course, we've got plenty of food for you. Now, I've not encountered your kind too often here. I'm sorry, you're a furbolg, correct?
I am, yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm asking because I don't know if you're vegetarian or not. Do you eat meat, love?
No, we do, yes.
Oh,
at least
okay.
I do. I don't know about other people, but I know I do.
Okay, wonderful. Just wanted to make sure we didn't have any dietary restrictions of any kind. Now, I suppose I could cook you up a meal. It'll be 3 copper for the meal. Is that all right?
Well, give me 1 second. I just realized I don't actually know how much gold I'm carrying, or copper, or whatever. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna start rummaging through my pouches. But
All right. And so
it's taking me a
Ember,
ridiculously long time.
no
Don't
worries.
mind me.
Ember, you find yourself as the cowled individual lumbering over every single person inside this tavern. You had taken to sitting in a corner, being as the looks you were getting were none too kind as you came into the tavern. But you see a large, fiery-haired furbolg. Oh God. A large, fiery-haired furbolg has entered the tavern. She seems to be rummaging about her coin, but this is the first time you've seen anyone in this town that, at this point, is about the same size as you. You feel your tail naturally wag at the familiarity of someone your size.
So I'm going to walk over and say hi, very nervously. Hi, and give her a good sniff. You smell different. Hi.
I guess that's what happens when you travel a lot. It's a little gonna back away for a minute. A little personal space here, please.
Oh, sorry. You just smell very unusual. Sorry. And just kind of. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. I don't. Is it a good thing? Is it a good unusual? I hope it's a good unusual because. And I'm sorry. How tall is Ember again? I do apologize.
Ember's about 7 to 8 feet tall.
Okay, so we're oh gosh. Okay, I'm for some reason I have Ember in my mind is waist height, just sniffing at me, but no, somebody my height is sniffing.
Yes. And keep in mind, this is a fairly large gnoll. Now, she is adorned with flowery garb, seeming far less savage than the rumors and tales you've heard of Gnoll.
So, no, honestly, I was a bit taken back at first, but I you're just so adorable. It's okay, sweetheart, it's okay.
Now, Canty, you've been sitting in the bar, going over your books, reading and studying, but something has piqued your interest. 2 very strange individuals have just revealed themselves in this bar. Feels like there might be a mystery about. You see a large female gnoll towering at the counter right beside a very colorful furbolg. Now, you yourself, the inquisitive type, can't help but be interested in what's going on here.
Yeah, I see them, and, you know what? I'll walk over. I approach them and I say, what are 2 giant creatures like you doing here? What is this is an odd sight, correct? This is an odd sight for this type of person? Type of
Yes,
place?
this would be an odd sight for this type of place.
Yeah, I say, this is, quite the occasion. What brings you both here?
I assume Canty's super short now in comparison to us as well.
Yeah.
For short.
So I'm like staring at Ember, and you're gonna hear another voice, and I'm actually gonna look around, but not look far enough down. So I'm definitely just kind of looking around a little confused. Like, did you?
I'm down here. We're people too.
Oh.
And as you
Looks
make
down.
and as you look at Canty, you see an interestingly garbed individual, head to toe covered, just a plague doctor mask over his face, a cowl over his head, and just fully covered. All you can make out of his face is these black, glassy eyes on top of the mask.
Well, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you down there at first, but hello. I assume. I mean, I'm used to everybody. To me, it's weird that you're all the way down there.
Yeah, the sentiment is not the same. It's very hard to miss you, actually. How you doing? My name's, you can call me Canty.
Oh, it's very nice to meet you, Canty. My name is Sylvara.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
And yours?
I'm Ember. Hi.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Do you two know each other? Or...
I mean, I guess we know each other now, and that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just the sniffing threw me off a little bit. I assumed that, this is a place of business, right?
Everybody has different things that make them feel comfortable, and that's okay because we need to be supportive of everybody's different quirks and ideas. It's okay.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. As I kind of motion, and I go back to my seat at the bar, I motion that they are welcome if they wish to follow me.
You gonna buy my meal?
I look at my pockets at my 1 silver coin and I say, no.
And at this point, Mim, your ears will perk up at You've been listening to this group of individuals, and the sound of someone saying, "Pay for my meal," suddenly piques your interest.
You guys giving away free food?
Oh, no. Where did you come from?
Oh, I've been here, like right here. Hi.
You're
You
all
guys are huge.
You are approached at this point by a disheveled-looking fishfolk, a large tail following behind them, rows of teeth lining their mouth as they talk to you, black, glassy eyes, much like Canty's, but these don't seem to be part of a mask, look at you almost vacantly. The individual being about the same size as Canty, so our 2 female compatriots are at a loss here for having to look down.
I suppose you're more than welcome to follow us as well. Hi, I'm Canty.
Hey, I'm Mim. So you're not giving us free food?
No. No. In fact, I'm barely even eating.
Oh, okay. Well, Mim would
Why-
make their way to the barn.
Why are you barely eating? You're so tiny. You need to eat more so this way you can grow up and be big and strong.
No, yeah, I mean, like, I'm actually, I guess you wouldn't know this. I'm one of the bigger ones of my pack, thank you. It takes a long time to put muscles on these bones.
We need to work on that. We need to work on that. That's something you need to work on, and you need to make sure you take care of yourself so you can grow up to be big and strong.
Yeah, right. And I'll put my face back in my book.
So at this point, the barmaid would have come back, and she puts down a platter in front of you. It's a simple platter. It's got a loaf of bread, some cheese, from what you suspect from the smell is actually very fresh, locally made cheese, and what looks to be bit of lamb beside it. She says, "All right, love, that'll be 3 copper, if you don't mind."
Yeah, do you mind if you could have 3 more meals just like this for my new friends, please?
Oh, well, but of course. Oh, these new travelers are so kind. Honey, they want 3 more. And she makes her way back to the kitchen.
You sure about that?
If I wasn't sure about it, then I wouldn't have asked. It's okay. Okay.
All right, that's mighty kind of you. It's just not very often that I meet someone that nice.
That's very sweet of you. Thank you.
I'll take it.
I'm gonna grab my plate and I'm gonna go walk over to the table that Canty offered to us. I'm gonna inspect the chair first to make sure it's actually gonna be okay that I sit in it, and then I'm gonna sit in it.
All right.
It's crazy to me that we fit in the same chair.
Your feet dangling.
Kicking my feet.
Kicking my feet. Free
I'm
food.
sitting on a couple books.
Yes, so you sit down in the chair, and it seems to take your weight fairly well. Ember can attest to this, being as Ember has been sitting in the seats here as well.
It's very sturdy. I mean, I'm surprised I could fit. I'm so big.
So have y'all been here before? Or is this your first time?
This is my first time. I've been more out in the wilderness with my pack, per se.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair
My
enough.
first time too.
And you?
I'm sorry, like I do apologize. I was actually like looking in my gold area and I'm just realizing, like trying to like counting them, and I'm just scratching my head, so not really. I'm sorry, what did you? I'm sorry, I was just, I'm a little bit of a, I don't have any copper, I only have the gold ones. Do you think they have change?
I'd bet they have change. You just gotta ask.
I hope so.
Is this your first time here?
Oh, yes, this is, I just arrived to town and I'm just trying to figure everything out. It's, I don't get out much.
Well, if that's the case, why are y'all here? I mean, my work takes me everywhere, but I'm curious, why are you here?
Adventure.
Adventure? Like, that's it?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Travel the world, find new stories, find new exciting, help people. Do what I can to make the world a better place, and learn more while I do it.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, I'm gonna eat a star.
Sounds interesting.
What kind of star?
I haven't decided yet. Probably the first one I can find.
Oh. What?
Is it a starfish? What
No.
kind of?
No, like, like a star. That's simple, right?
Like I'm laying in the grass and I look up at the night sky, that star. You want to eat one of those?
Yeah, I want to eat one of those. Did I say something wrong?
No. No. I've heard weird things, weirdly.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
All right. Fair enough. What was your name again?
Oh, my name's Mim.
All right. Understood.
And so the barmaid comes back with 3 more platters of essentially the same meal: loaf of bread, lamb, cheese. You all eat it. You're enjoying your time there, and suddenly the door bursts open to reveal a new individual. This one seeming a bit more seasoned than all of you. Her garb and cowl covered in snow as she enters in, seemingly have just come off the road. And she walks in, she looks about, she sees all of you eating your meals, and immediately heads directly over to you, sitting down beside Ember. She takes a moment, not wanting to reveal her interest in all of you, when she looks over at you and she says, You all seem like a sturdy group of adventurers. When she looks at you, and you all take her in, you see a ravishingly beautiful elven woman standing before you. She wears fine leather armor with a cowl pulled over her head. Her purple eyes and long white hair make her origins hard to discern of her bloodline. Black scales strangely adorn her face in some places. Are, all of you by chance looking for work? She chuckles to herself. I'm in need of some assistance and would love to get out of here as soon as possible. How'd you like the sound of 100 gold pieces?
My ears perk up a little bit, and my and the wind blows through my pocket, empty.
Just a hole inside of it.
A little moth flies out.
Little fucking rips Tiny Tom gloves.
a little claw sticking out of your boot.
Yeah, sure. Pull up a chair, why don't you? This seems to be the theme of the day. But sure. What kind of work are you talking about?
Well, it would just simply be traveling companions, guards, more or less. I just need to make my way back to the Minstith Empire. I have some friends there waiting for me, and I know how dangerous the roads are these days, you know, with the roving demons and fiends and who knows what else out there. I just feel a bit safer with some friends. She smiles at you.
Friends?
Oh, I'm sorry, you were all just sitting together and you're such a eclectic group. I had to assume that you were some sort of adventuring group. You don't normally see a gnoll, furbolg, and I'm assuming you're some sort of fish folk? And I have no idea what you are. I'm sorry, friend.
That's okay, it's unimportant.
Understood.
Truthfully, we just met each other. Like, I think maybe 5 minutes have passed.
Oh, well, this is awkward. Well, you know, friends are made through work oftentimes. I know me and my compatriots that I've had in my life, we're all just wanderers throughout life, making our way. Such wonderful friendships are made that way. So, I mean, if you're not busy, it's definitely good coin.
I'd like to roll insight to see if she's lying about it just being nature that she's afraid of.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's a 12.
All right. Yeah, you can't really discern if there's anything wrong with this. Really, it does seem that she's just worried about having some added hands in case there are roving bandits or anything like that. But it does still seem slightly suspicious to you just because you look at her and she seems much more experienced than all of you. But you can still understand a seasoned adventurer in the world, no matter how seasoned they are, numbers do make things easier.
I mean, 100 gold is 100 gold.
My thoughts exactly.
I'm in. Adventure, and I get to learn something. Sounds good.
Suppose that's true.
I'm kind of desperate, lady.
That's just the type of people I love to work with.
Well, where are your friends?
Well, my friends, we had to sort of split up recently. There was a difference of opinions over our last job, and I couldn't agree with the way they wanted to take things. It was really unfortunate. I didn't think they were that type of people.
Okay. What was your opinion?
Well, We were hired to... And she looks around, a bit cautiously. The barmaid seems to have gone back to the kitchen. The other 2 patrons inside the bar with you, one being a passed-out drunkard, and the other just seeming to be somebody enjoying their meal, but not paying attention. She says to you in a hushed tone, "Well, we were hired to kill someone. And I just couldn't take another person's life, you know? Well, obviously when you're adventuring, sometimes there are situations where you must defend yourself, but assassination, it's just such an ugly business. And being as I'm the... Well, my skill set does seemingly make it where I would be best to sneak in and dispatch someone. I knew that they would most likely force me to do it myself, and I just couldn't I couldn't do it. So I snuck off in the evening. And that's why I want to make my way back to the Minstith Empire, for fear that they might seek some sort of revenge over the knowledge that I know of their mission.
All right. You say assassination. That's a big word. Was it
I suppose.
an important person? And what kind of people were you working with that they asked you to do that?
Well, I've worked with many people in my walk of life, most of the time in certain types of skullduggery.
Oh, we're gonna have so much fun.
But I just couldn't get into the bloody mess of murder and assassination. As for how important the individual was, yes, they were a very, very important individual, but for very obvious reasons, I don't want to really get into specifics.
Well, I don't have anything to lose. I've got time, and that's all I've got, really. No coin in my pocket. So, what are y'all thinking?
I mean, it would be a really nice adventure, and I came all this way out here to learn about maybe more lore and music and art, so it could be something of a good experience, maybe.
At that, the woman kind of raises an eyebrow and goes, "A Knoll artist? That really is rare. And by rare, I mean I've literally never even heard of one."
Well, let's just say I wanted to be a little different. Mm-hmm.
Differences are what make us all beautiful, just like every snowflake. By the way, I should introduce myself. My name's Snow.
Like the stuff that comes from the sky?
Yes,
lands
the
on
stuff that
ground?
comes from the sky.
Was that
You
like
don't know
a
what snow is?
family name, or it's just an odd name?
It is a chosen name.
Okay, I see. All right. Lim, Sylvara, what are y'all thinking?
I'm fine with it.
Sylvara?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely sounds like something that would be a lot of fun, and listen, helping people is something really exciting. And you guys seem like a lovely group. I think it'd be quite exciting to travel. But one problem, I don't know where the Minstith Empire is.
It's
So
south.
somebody else is gonna have to lead us because I have no idea where we would be going.
Don't worry, honey. I know where we're going. You don't need to know where we're going, sweetie. I just need you to travel with me.
Then it sounds like it would be a lot of fun.
Then it's
All right.
settled. I suppose, well, we should get started on gathering things for our travels. Listen, I will be honest with you. I am absolutely exhausted. I have been traveling night and day for the past well, suppose the last 3 sons. So, if at all possible, could you perchance procure our adventuring needs? So, food, any, I suppose, weaponry or other things that you may need. Absolutely, I think we'll need some horses and a cart. And of course, I can front you the money for that, and we can add that to your reward at the end whenever we make it to our destination.
That sounds like something we could do. Does anyone know anyone around here? Do we have a general idea, I guess, of where like we would find these things in town?
I mean, you do have like a general idea just because like some of the buildings seem easily identifiable, such as like there's a blacksmithy there that you saw the forge for. There seems to be a small husbandry farm there. So like you can kind of surmise stuff, but also like, you know, with most towns, whoever's running the tavern there or the bar usually has a pretty good idea since adventurers come through there very often.
Okay, cool. True. I suppose we can handle that as long as you're fronting us the money. Not that I can't pay for it.
No, of
That's
course.
not the case.
I absolutely understand. This is my job that I'm giving to you. I wouldn't expect you to pay for everything yourselves. That would be just bad business. Now, here. And she hands over a small coin pouch. Now, I'm gonna go get some rest. And she walks over to the barmaid, who at that point seems to be trying to wake the sleeping drunkard, and hands her a gold coin and is pointed in the direction of the rooms and very quickly makes her way in, shutting the door behind her.
I'd like Mim to be the one to grab the coins if possible.
All right, do you want to do that like stealthily, or are you just
No.
going
Mim
for
just
the?
like holds it out, and after like kind of holding the pouch for a bit and opening it, turns to Canty and says, "Count these."
Can you? What? Okay, yeah, sure. And I just kind of, I dump them out, not like super loud, like everyone sees it, but like everyone at the bar sees it rather, or like just kind of to us, just softly on the table, and count them. I suppose. How much is there?
There's about 25 gold pieces.
Is that enough for the things that we need? Like, do we know that?
For
sure.
You can surmise from like the fact that your meals were all about 3 copper pieces that being is the most expensive thing that you're gonna have to get would be a cart. You think 25 should cover it?
All right. I don't know that I've ever seen this much in one place. To be honest with you all.
I don't think I've ever really seen that much either.
All right. Well, I suppose before the end of the day, we should all split up and go get our things. I'll be honest with you, I don't need a weapon. But if you need weapons, if you need anything like that, obviously take the cut that you need. Lim, do you want to come with me and get the cart?
Yeah, I'll come with you. I don't want to split up.
All right, wonderful.
Just out of curiosity, do you think it might be better if we stick together so this way everybody can? I'll be honest, I don't really know what I'm looking for, so it might be better if I stay with everybody, and it would be really nice to get to know you all, since I assume we're traveling companions now.
Yeah.
Yes.
we are.
I suppose.
Which is quite exciting.
I've never really traveled in a group before, honestly.
You've got a lot of things you haven't done, huh?
Yeah, the list goes on and on and on.
Okay, well, let's go.
Alrighty. I guess I'll stand up at the table and start walking out.
I will, well, I'm gonna finish my food quickly. And before I follow them, I'm just gonna go try to settle the payment with the bar host and just see if I can get change for...
Well, Naya, I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, I'm slow at all this stuff. It's been a while.
No, yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah, it's just character sheet, and then on the right side it should be Constitution.
Yeah, normal, right?
Yes, a normal one.
16.
All right, fantastic. You are able to hork down all of your food very quickly. No problems with your esophagus or anything like that. And then you go and you pay for your food and everything moves on. Just dandy.
Okay, so she was able to have changed everything. Fabulous.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was 3 copper per meal, right?
Yes, so 12 copper in total. Yeah, and there's no problem with getting change from her.
Okay, and then once I do that, then I'll run out and go catch up to them.
Alrighty then. So as you make your way outside, the weather seems to be getting slightly worse. Not terrible, but there's a bit of snowfall coming down at this point. When you came in, it was, there was snow everywhere, but it wasn't like active snowfall. So at this point, a little bit of snow is starting to fall across the town. And the people are all bundled up, walking about. You can see around the town a couple different places of interest. You see over here, there is what looks to be some sort of either farm or ranch of some sort. It's not the largest you've ever seen, but they may have a horse or two there. Then to the south, you're able to make out where the forge is. If you see down there just a little bit, that's where the forge you saw when you earlier had come in. And there also is several houses thereabout and many people throughout the streets. So if there is any confusion or anything like that, you can, of course, probably stop a random commoner and talk to them.
All right, where to?
Well, what exactly are we? I mean, the cart makes sense for traveling easier, but what else are we actually trying? I have weapons. I am good with that. Maybe something to eat along the road. Do we have that covered? Because I've just kind of been collecting as I go, but I don't know what you guys are comfortable with.
That would be a good idea, and I'm going to trust Ember's nose to point us in that direction. I don't really know where we would get that. If it's in the tavern, if there's a general store or whatever.
Could go for some rations. I'm pretty well.
Oh, I am muted. I think I have a couple rations, but maybe we should get a couple more just in case.
Okay, Ember. Show us the way.
I'm gonna walk actually back into the tavern and ask the tavern lady if there is a general store about.
Yeah, absolutely. So you go in and you ask her, and she goes, "Oh, of course, love. There is a bit of a general store, and it's also our storehouse in general for the town, since the winters here can be a bit tough. But if you make your way to the southern side of town, right over there," and she'll actually walk you to the door and point you in the direction of the storehouse, and tells you, "If you go down there, just look for Lehman, and he'll get you all settled."
And one last thing, is there, for the horses, is there any really good ones, good breeds possibly?
Well, there are good breeds of horses, but we only have a couple in town, so you might be hard-pressed to find a specific breed, but if you needed to buy a horse, I'm sure you could take up with Tara over at the ranch.
Okay. And what is the name for the blacksmith, if you have one?
Oh, that's Dodd.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes, of course. Oh, you are such a sweetheart.
And walks back out and just relays the information, where each of the places we should go. So there is a storehouse to the south, so we can go there for whichever we need for rations. And then I do have a blacksmith. His name is, you said Dom.
Dodd.
Dodd. And we can procure horses, so we should be good to go. So whichever you guys would like to go first.
I think we should buy the lightest stuff first and work our way up to the heaviest stuff. So I'm gonna go get rations.
That's a good idea.
Are you going to be able to carry everything?
Well, you're gonna get rations with me, aren't you?
Well, I am planning to come along, but I just want to make sure that you're going to be able to carry all the things that we need. So maybe, are we sure we're able to carry everything? Do you think we might want to get the cart so we can load everything? I don't know how much we're getting. I'm just asking. Whatever you guys want to do, I'm okay with that.
I'd be okay with getting the cart first. I don't know what the parking situation is over at the general store, but I'm sure it'd be okay to pull it up there.
Okay, fine. We can get the cart, I guess.
I will follow.
Same.
Okay. Goog, what direction is the store again for the cart?
Bada bing, bada boom.
Okay. Mim just stomps over.
All right, so you make your way through the snow. Your tail, you're holding it up a bit so it doesn't drag in the wet slush of the streets. And you make your way over to the general store. You walk inside, and much as it was described to you, Ember, it really feels a bit more like a storehouse. Several barrels of what looks to be, as you sniff about, different grains and other such things on the inside of it. But they also seem to have some tackle and other such things for carts and, spare wheels and everything. And you walk inside and you see a man, small spectacles on his eyes, his hair slightly receding, bit of a wispy blonde. And he looks at you and he goes, "Ah, hello there. How you doing today?"
I'm doing okay.
Oh, well, that's good to hear. Looks like the weather's taking a turn for the worse, so you might need to get bundled up pretty soon. All of you are looking a bit, naked.
We do, huh? We do. We look a little strange, don't we?
Yeah, I'd say so. I don't know.
Naked. This is how I've always dressed.
Right, but I'm saying, aren't you a little bit cold? It's pretty cold outside. I'm sure I could help you out with that, of course. Get you some nice winter gear.
Perhaps.
Is it something we really need?
Well, I mean, if you're planning on staying in the snow, it's usually good to stay warm.
I mean, if the budget allows.
Right, if the budget allows, yes.
Well, don't know if I've got much in the way of the big and tall section. Looking at you fine ladies, but yeah, yes, I suppose I could spare a couple of things. Let's say a gold piece for the four of you.
I don't need any.
Well, alrighty
Are you
then.
sure? Are you sure? I don't mind. I can spare.
Oh,
I'm
so
not-
you're okay.
I'm not really sure what, but I mean, you guys are more than welcome to decide. What did we come here to get? Did we come here to get a cart or rations but now we're buying clothes? I'm just a little confused, and I just want to make sure we stay on track of what we actually need to buy and not what he wants us to buy.
Yep. I want one cart, please.
Oh, a cart. Yeah, I can do that for you. That'll be 10 gold pieces for the cart.
Okay.
All right. Hand that over.
Yep.
All right, and you hand it over, and he goes, "You'll find it outside. It's in pretty good condition, It's nice and weather treated. You gotta have everything weather treated up here, otherwise it'll rot away. But it's not the largest cart, but you should be able to carry your whatever it is that you're traveling with. What are you traveling with, by the way?"
Like, what do you mean?
Well, Are you transporting something? Are you caravanseries?
Is it important?
No, I don't suppose so.
Okay. Mim would kind of just step away and make the cart.
Well, alrighty then. Have a good one.
Before, I don't know if this is possible. Before Min hands over the coins, and I'm just gonna try to stop you for a minute. Listen, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. Do you think maybe we could look at what we're buying before we actually hand the man the gold to make sure that everything is square to what we're looking for? And then you're. But if this is what you really want to do, I won't stop you.
You know what? I think you would be amazing at that. Here you go. Mim hands over the pouch.
But I don't want the money. I don't want the money. You can hold the money. I just want to make sure that if we're traveling together, we're comfortable, we're happy, and everybody's doing okay.
Yeah, okay, good, great. So, do it.
I'm just gonna awkwardly look around and then I'm just gonna go look at the cart before. Just go inspect it and just try to make sure that it looks okay for traveling and everything.
Would you go ahead and give me a roll for investigation?
Not very good at this. Aha!
All right.
16.
Yes. So you take a look at the cart, and yeah, I mean, it looks like it's in good condition. The wheels are all greased up. It really honestly looks like a fairly well-made cart, but as Liam has said, it doesn't look like it's particularly large. Like, you're not all going to be able to fit inside of it. It looks like a one-horse, cart, but it would definitely be able to transport a decent amount of gear.
Okay, so essentially it looks like what we're definitely in the market for.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. I'm gonna go back inside and just... As far as I understand, everything looks good. It looks like we'll be able to hold a lot of things on the cart, but definitely doesn't look like we're all going to be riding on the cart, so we are going to be a lot of walking. So just make sure you have good shoes on.
Understood, I guess. All right, so this is the one we're going with?
Sounds like it.
Okay.
Mister, do you have any shoes?
But of course I do. What size are you?
Kind of like looks down to his own feet. Can we find out?
Sure, of course. He goes about sifting through several different crates in the back and comes back with a set of boots. He tries them on you. They seem a little bit large, so then he takes them and he walks back, grabs another pair, and he brings those back. They're a little small this time, and he goes, "Oh, I think we're getting to it, though." And then he comes back and he brings you a nice pair of leather boots, puts them on your feet, and, it's a bit uncomfortable around the fins at your feet, but you think with a little modification, they would be perfect fit.
Do you have these in purple?
No, I don't have them in purple.
Whatever. I'll take it.
All right, wonderful. That'll be about 5 copper pieces, please.
Okay. Change, please. He hands over a gold coin.
And he hands you back exact change.
Say what the change is, Gook. Tell me how many coins.
Do the math. Do the math.
Not good at math, Goog.
Dance, Goog.
VTubers aren't good at math. Don't do this. It's 9 gold, 9 silver, and 5 copper pieces.
9 silver and 5 copper. Got it.
I'm gonna turn to you guys. Do you all happen to know how far you think our travels are going to be? Like how many days? Because we need to make sure we have enough food to carry the days that we're traveling. So that's something we should think about.
Right. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with this area. Anybody
most
else
definitely am
familiar?
not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Am I familiar? Did I travel through here at any point, I guess?
I mean, yes. So, Canty from the... why don't you go ahead and do a history check for me?
Sure. Oh. 24. far?
Yes, so you do know that it's probably going to take you about, on foot, about 3 days travel to get back to the Minstith Empire.
All right. Yeah, I imagine it's going to take around 3 days travel to get back to the Minstith Empire. So enough rations for 5 people for 3 days. That's 15 full. No, that wasn't math. Rations for 5 for 3 days is what we need. What does that? Does that mean anyone?
That was indeed 15.
All right, perfect. I'm great at math.
I just can't wait for people to comment and be like, Googs, you were wrong. 3 times 5 is not 15. And I'm going to be like, mind blown.
Is a ration like one person 1 day? Sort of
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
Or is it, okay. So
It's not like it's like, oh, you need 3 rations a day, 3 square meals, baby. No, like one ration is for like 1 day.
I'll take 45 rations.
Oh boy.
All right, no, that's gonna be. We need 15. We need 15 square rations for. We're traveling with the 5th person, so if we could get that, how much would that be?
Well, that'll probably cost you about a couple copper a day. Depends on what you're really wanting to have, but you know, I can get you some dry tack and dried meat, and that'll be pretty cheap. 2 copper a day. But if you're looking for something a bit more lavish, we could go up to a silver a day.
All right, gang. I'll be real with you. I would eat anything. I'm a rat. So it's up to you. I truly don't care.
I can also scavenge too if we run out or if there's something particular.
Sorry, Canty, did you say that like very loudly, or are you just saying that to your compatriots?
No, I guess I'm not. I guess I'm not like worrying about who's listening to us right now. So I'll just say that out loud.
Okay, and he's gonna go, you're a rat.
No.
Figure of
Roll
speech,
deception. He kind of furrows his brow and he goes, I mean, you do look rather small.
I mean, a lot of things look rather small.
I suppose that's true, being with your... I'm sorry, what are you? He looks at Mim.
Like... My name's Mim.
Alright, a Mim. Love that. But... Well... I suppose your coin's good, but, let's just, settle up our business. I can get your, rations and everything settled. If you'll just leave the coin at the counter, I can load them into your cart while you finish up your business in town.
All right, fair enough. Thank you. We're gonna. Oh gosh, what are we paying for? We're paying the 2 copper a day rate.
Yeah, per
decided on?
person. So it's
Okay.
it's gonna be you're looking at 3 days, 5 people, so you're looking at 30 copper.
All right, so we have.
So 3 silver pieces essentially.
Yeah, so we have 14 gold, 6 silver, 5 copper left.
What does a ration for a silver get us?
Doesn't really matter anymore.
What do you mean?
Just, you know. Just, I'm getting you loaded up, alright?
Well, I want to know what you have.
It's just, you know, better meats and spices, some wines and whatnot, but, I seem to be running low on those supplies.
Oh, okay, so you just don't have any left.
Yeah, I checked the stores a moment ago, and it's just, we seem to be running a bit low on them.
Unlucky.
Gook, can I do a perception check?
For, like, what are you trying to perceive?
Well, maybe not perception check, maybe a persuasion check to see if he's lying. I'm not sure.
Yes. So if you're wanting to see if he's lying, you can do an insight check for me.
Thank you. I wasn't sure what it was called. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. But like in the future, just tell me like what you are looking for, and I'll tell you the role.
Okay, gotcha.
Hmm.
Um. I'm so not good at this. I apologize.
No worries. Like I said before when we were talking before stream, I was like, it's probably going to take a little bit of getting used to with the program. But if you open your character sheet, you'll find all of your skills in that middle column. And you should be able to just click on it, and then it'll initiate a roll for you.
Okay. Oh, gotcha.
All right, well, you did it with advantage, but that's fine because we'll just take the first one. Yeah, so you do insight on him, and you kind of look him over, and you get the feeling very, very confidently that he is lying. He's really changed his story ever since finding out about Canty's race.
Looks at him. Are you lying to us? Gives him a bit of a snarl.
Oh, no. No, I would never lie to you, but I could check in the back if you want, and I might be able to find some stores that I may have overlooked. Sorry about that. Oh, as he heads back. Oh, would you look at that? Yeah, I'm so sorry. I must have forgotten about the recent shipment we got. Yeah, so we do have more of the finer eateries if you are interested in that. But you know, I apologize for any problems that may have caused you. But you know, either one will keep you well fed for your days.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry. I just sorry about that. Didn't mean to snarl at you.
No worries. You can see he's like sweating like profusely. That kind of like cold sweat that gets on your brow and like a little bit in your armpits.
He's the
So
clammiest
long.
man around.
Yeah, the clammiest man around right now.
You know, it's not very kind to lie to children. Like, it's just very rude.
Wait, he's a child?
I'm a
Wait,
child?
Which one of us is a child?
Who's a child?
How old are you
Wings.
guys?
Wings it, ma'am. Just go with it.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you could have, oh man, mister. You could have had a bad impression on me.
Oh, jeez. Mem, would you roll deception for me? Okay. He looks at you and kind of furrows his brow, but eyes Ember out of the side of his eye, almost like chameleoning his eyes for a moment. It goes,
Give them a dumb stare.
wait, okay. Roll intimidation, Ember.
Hold on. Sorry.
This poor guy, he's going through the most emotional roller coaster ever.
You said oh my god. Intimidation check. Gotcha. 1 second. I'm gonna try to do normal this time, hopefully. There we go.
All right, he does look at you and he goes, right, I'm so sorry for upsetting you, young lass. Lad?
Okay,
Tell
all forgiven.
you what, I'll knock off a couple copper from that, from what I was gonna charge you. How about we say 28 copper in total?
You're a good person.
Thank you. And smiles and winks.
You smile and you just see his eyes gravitate from your eyes to your mouth as the sweat profusely goes onto his brow.
Anyways, I want some of the good stuff. How much would one of each cost?
Well, like I said, it's a single silver per ration.
Yeah, and how many rations would it be? I want a wide variety.
Okay, well, I mean, are you talking for what you were originally discussing?
Nope, just for me.
Just for
I
you.
just-
Oh, okay,
Yep.
well then
Oh.
it would be 3 silver pieces.
3 silver pieces for. Okay. And Lum would fish that out of his bag. I mean, oops. I mean,
I am Lum. I am Mim.
And I'd like to just hand it over.
All right, so you hand it over. So now that's gonna mean we are paying. You're paying 3 silver, and then it's. Oh God, for.
I'm paying 3 silver for my own deluxe rations, separate from the others.
Oh,
Just keep the other,
okay,
as it is.
gotcha. So you're just having 3 extra days of rations for yourself.
Yeah, Mim just wanted some more food. That's it. It's got nothing to do with what everybody else is getting.
Okay, got it. All right, so
the total for the group was 28 copper.
yes, the total for the group was 28 copper, and then or Mim is paying an extra 3 silver for his own deluxe meals.
Got it.
So he begins gathering all of the rations and going out the side door of the building to load them onto the cart that you'll all be taking later.
Okay. All right, wonderful. So that takes care of rations. That takes care of the cart. Do we need anything else? We got
need a
14
horse.
gold, 6 silver, and 7 copper left.
We need a horse, right?
We need a
Oh my
horse.
god, how did I forget that?
It's okay.
All right. I'm not exactly one with the animals, so I might let someone else handle that.
How about you come with me and we'll go?
That's
Yeah,
a
you're
great
not-
idea.
You're not talking
Would
to the
love to all go
horses, and-
together because
no.
then we could see all the different kinds of horses. That
Oh,
they
no,
have.
I'm
That would
coming
be
with
quite
you.
enjoyable.
I'm coming with you for sure, but like, you know, the horses they're kind of big. And they're, I'm gonna show a moment of weakness. They're a little scary.
Are you really scared of a horse?
Yes.
Why?
I mean, they got big hooves, and I've never ridden one before, and they're just large creatures.
Okay,
Yeah.
dude.
I don't blame you because all animals, even though so innocent, some might seem, some are still very dangerous.
It's true. If you touch a horse wrong, it could just punt me into the sun. I'm very small.
You guys
I
are
mean,
pansies.
Well, that's
I
not the
mean,
very
you know-
good word to say for a child to use.
I
yeah.
Whatever.
You're going in timeout, mister.
Just for clarification, like a little, I honestly do think, like, well, Sylvara honestly thinks that Mim and Canty are children. Just for context, for those of you that don't get it, just for context. Okay.
Perfect. Incredible.
Well, if you're that scared, you can always hold on to my tail. It's okay. Or stand
Alright.
behind me.
Thank you. I will take you up on that second thing.
Okay,
I guess
let's go.
Go procure a horse. Let's go.
All right.
I think it's right here. I believe. I believe so.
This is the stable, right, Goog?
Ah,
Mim's already at the entrance,
okay.
All right.
tapping his feet impatiently.
Oh, oops. Trying to get my mouth.
For such little legs, you got here very fast.
Well, that's because I go from one destination to the next.
Oh.
Can we go, like, inside? He wants to like step inside.
Okay, then do so.
All right.
Yeah, he is. He is.
All right.
Sure.
So you open the door and you see inside a large half-orc woman standing a little bit shorter than Sylvara and Ember, but she is a dominant presence, wide, broad shoulders, muscular arms, a big barrel chest. There's just a bit of a mustache growing on her lip. Her hair undercut with a ponytail going to the back. And she looks at you and she goes, "Huh? Oh, hello there."
Looks starry-eyed. She's so pretty.
I suppose I can be helping you today, right?
Yes. Sorry, I'm just very stunned how pretty she is. Sorry.
And she comes up
Okay.
to you and she looks at you stunned and she goes, "It's all right, Dewdrop. This happens often."
You just have so big muscles. You're so pretty.
She gives you a little pat on the cheek. "I know, love." And she walks away, going about her work. So, what can I help you with today?
Wait, what kind of horses do you have?
She stops and kind of like thinks for a second. Horses. Well, why do you ask?
I would like to procure one so we can pull a cart for a voyage, I guess.
Okay, well, voyages are usually by ship, but that's okay, Dewdrop. The main thing is I can't really do with selling my draft horse unless you've got a lot of coin on you, but I do suppose I have a horse.
Oh, okay.
And she, kicks open the back door with her foot. She goes, why don't you come with me? She kind of scratches at the back of her neck as she walks out, looking at her horses in the back lot. And in the back lot, you see a large, massive draft horse. This creature, majestic, its hair perfectly taken care of. It has its bridle or its large blanket over it and everything all set up, ready to go to work for the day. And then in the back, you also see a couple other younger foals going about. And then you see this one horse that you can kind of see the ribs. Its back is a bit swayed. Its hips kind of jutting out. And she says, so, I can sell you that one. How much coin
What?
did you say you had?
Canty? How much coins do we have?
We have 14 gold, 6 silver, and 7 copper.
Okay, that is how much coin we have.
All right. Well, well, I mean, I wanted to try and see if I could work something out and you could have one of the better horses, but I really can't do for that price. I could definitely sell you old Sally back there for 10 gold pieces, I suppose.
Looks at Canty and Mim and Sylvara. Well, what are we gonna do?
Do we, out of curiosity, do we need to buy the horse? Or are we just going to rent it for the trip?
I mean,
mean-
why don't we just rent it? Question mark?
Are you guys planning on coming back here?
No.
I suppose not. That is a good point.
Okay.
All right. Well, is there any way we could maybe talk to her, see what she can do. She
How-
seems like a nice person.
How much is a better horse, lady?
Well, for my fine horse over here, I'd have to charge you about 80 gold pieces for him.
80.
Yes.
Guys, I think Sally's a great choice.
I'm going to have to agree.
Oh, wait. What about your foals? Maybe.
Well, they're gonna be fine horses. They're a bit young right now. So I don't know if they'd be quite good for pulling carts. But I could be parted with them for 50 gold pieces.
Okay, I guess Sally's our best choice. Winks at them. Oh God.
I think, unfortunately, we have to go with Sally. She sounds like a lovely lady.
She really is. She's got a great temperament. And so she starts to go over and she puts a bridle on Sally and starts to lead her over to you. You watch as Sally walks over with a little bit of a awkward walk, her hips swaying in a way that seems like she's a bit... she's fine walking and has no problems, but there seems to be a certain way that she can walk without any kind of, discomfort.
Oh.
Well, all right. That'll be 10 gold pieces. So once we're done with that, I suppose you could head on down to the blacksmith just in case you need any new horseshoes or anything like that.
You think she's going to be okay to pull a cart for 3 days?
Oh, yeah, she'll be fine. She's a good girl. She's not much of a riding horse, but she'll be able to pull a cart all day long, as long as you're not trying to, charge around the countryside or anything.
Sounds good to me.
Right?
Okay,
I mean,
let's
just
go
going
get her some
whatever you
shoes.
guys want. Yeah, whatever you guys want to do, I'm good with that.
Yep, I think this is fine.
All right. Well, it's been lovely meeting all of you. And, Dewdrop, she winks at Ember, do take care of yourself.
I'll try. It's still starry-eyed a bit.
Thanks for the horse. We should probably have someone look after our stuff, right? Now that we've got a horse and a cart and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I don't want to do that.
What? Why? Are you
That's-
scared, Canty?
No, that's not why. I'm just,
Is it Sally?
what if I was allergic? That would be a tragedy.
Allergic
I
to
wouldn't
a horse?
want to. Yeah, that's a thing that people can be. I wouldn't want that to happen before we even get on the road. That would be tragic. That would hinder our performance on our mission.
But what if it happens on the road? Wouldn't that be worse?
I mean, then we would find out there. I guess I think that blacksmiths, right? Start walking in that direction.
Fine, whatever. I'll look after Sally in the cart. And I guess I'd take Sally to the armory or the forge with them.
Okay.
While we're walking next to Canty, I'm just gonna start talking to him while we walk. It's very good to get over your fears when you're younger. So this way, when you're older, it's much easier for you to survive, because you can't let your fears win.
Oh yeah, no, that's older. What? Yeah, no, yeah, you might have a point. And as much as I would love to face my fears, sometimes you must play the long game with them. And I am more of a strategist than a person that tackles it head on. And I think that might be, the better strategy here.
Okay. Next time, we'll work on it later.
Yeah. We'll work on it. We'll put the work in. Maybe someday.
Later.
Yeah. I mean, later could be any time.
As you all start making your way over to the forge, the snow starts to fall a bit heavier. It's much more visible now. It's not impossible. It's not like a blizzard or anything, but you can see off in the distance, coming from the north, what seems to be a bit of a storm. So, the people outside have started to, either seek shelter or they are, just bundling up even more, pulling their scarves further around their necks or their hoods over their heads. So it's not terrible weather, but it seems from what you can surmise that people are getting ready for a storm.
Are we sure we don't need the winter gear? I have no clue.
I got boots. I think I'm prepared.
So I actually had a question on that. So I mean, this is out of character, but like, wouldn't we assume like where I'm from was supposed to be up north anyway? So would that be something that I would have had to begin with? I should have asked this question previously. If we are all here, wouldn't we already have the necessities for this weather, or is it something that we need to just think of going forward?
You all would definitely have coats and stuff like that, but for the difference between something if you were living in Rorin or the Minstith Empire or any of the warring states, those are all much further south. The Wilderlands is it is constantly snowing north unless it's summer, in which it's there's less snow, but it's still pretty cold. This is the frozen north kind of situation. So if you're planning on being here for a long time, you definitely need to really be bundled up, especially if you're planning on camping in the countryside. But you guys are already planning on heading south at this point. So you guys basically went 3 days into the Wilderlands, got to Whitefields, and are immediately all right, we're heading back down south, boys. So, it's not the deep of winter or anything like that. Right now it is fall. It's starting to get colder. So when you get to the Minstith Empire, the general winter gear you have will be fine. And what you're in right now during the day is fine. But you don't have what would be needed to travel around the Wilderlands long term. Think of it essentially all of you right now are wearing the equivalent of a pea coat or something like that, and what they're all wearing is stuff for being up in the Himalayas.
Okay.
I mean, if it's only a few days, maybe we don't.
Yeah, and
Just a little chilly.
generally at nighttime you'll be fine with a tent and bedroll and a fire for this. So it was definitely in that situation you could tell the shopkeep was trying to upsell you.
Okay. All right. Never mind then.
Can we get our horseshoes now?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to get this horse Tim's.
I'd like them to walk up to the entrance of the forge.
All right. So I mean, the forge is outside. So you're able to you don't really have to enter into anywhere, but you find Dodd, a short, dark-skinned dwarf, out there. He has nice braids on his head that are tied up into a ponytail to keep all of them out of the fires. You can tell from his beard he's been singed a few times since it's a bit short, but his arms are thick like timbers, and his smock is smudged with different soots from here and there, and you hear him clanging on, lo and behold, horseshoes. As you approach, he looks up at you and he goes, "Ugh! Hello? How can I help you today?"
I'd like some horseshoes, please.
Well, I actually was just making some. Do you have your horse here?
Yep.
Oh, good. Well, if you would like to bring them over here, I can measure the horse's hooves to make sure that they are perfect fit.
Okay. Mim just pulls Sally over.
Right, and so you pull Sally over and he goes,
Yes, I should be able to make these by end of day. I was just making general ones for the horses I knew in town, but this one I've not been doing too much work for, so I just wanted to make sure I knew the fit. But I will make them by end of day. Is that okay?
How much are they?
Oh, nothing too crazy, just 5 copper pieces each. How long are you planning to travel?
3 days.
So, another set of shoes should be fine. This is only in case something goes wrong with the current ones she has.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yes, so, yes, I should be able to have those done around supper time today.
Okay. Do you know Sally? Is she a good horse?
I mean, she's never balked me whenever I've had to put new shoes on her.
So she is a good horse.
Good. Tired. It's kind of the same.
Okay.
But yes, she was good 15 years ago, I remember.
How much was it? 20 for all 4?
yeah, it's gonna be 2 silver.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right. I will hand that over. As long as we are all cool with that. There's no upgrade packages or anything like that we want to look at.
What is upgrade package?
I don't know either.
Let's just leave it at that.
All right, perfect. Wonderful. And I hand him the 2 gold. Or two silver, not gold.
Fine by me.
Do you guys need any weapons while we're here?
I don't personally need any weapons. I have everything that I need on me. And I kind of pat my book.
Oh yeah, I've got tons of weapons. I don't need any more.
Okay. I think I'm good as well.
I shall be fine.
All right, wonderful. Do you think Snowfeather, what's her name, Snowfall, has any weapons on her? She looked like she might.
I assume since she did talk about her profession did align with assassination, but it's not something she wanted, so I assume she does have something to aid her in that aspect.
Yeah, I think it's safe to assume she didn't do her jobs with her bare hands.
Yeah. By the way, what do you guys think about that? Why does someone learn how to sneak around if they don't want to kill someone?
That is.
Honestly, back in my pack, people did that a lot. They did pillaging, and I did not.
Ah, so you think she's a pillager that doesn't kill people?
Maybe, or maybe she has a change of heart, possibly.
Possibly. I have my suspicions about her, but there are a lot of lines of work where you would learn to sneak around. I mean, frankly, I sneak around sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Why don't we just keep an eye on her, okay?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
don't
sometimes-
see... I don't get it.
I mean, sometimes when you're younger, there's something that you want to do in life, and when you get older, you realize it's not for you. So I don't think there's anything too strange about that, but you'll never know.
True.
I suppose you have a point.
Honestly, I think that's a wonderful point. Mm-hmm.
I have
You'll
another
understand when you're older.
High fives. That's Laura.
Do you guys know what eclectic means?
Yes.
No.
What does it mean, Canty?
Oh, dude, were you asking? I thought you knew what it meant.
No, I wouldn't ask you if I didn't knew what if I knew what it meant.
I thought maybe it was a rhetorical device. I'm not sure.
Oh, what? Why would I rhetorically ask you? What do you think I should have known?
I don't know. I just met you.
Okay.
I
well,
wasn't sure. Well, eclectic means very perhaps quirky, sort of a diverse past on a person. You know.
So
someone that's had a lot of experiences and a lot of stories to tell, sort of thing.
Uh-huh. Is it a good thing?
It can be good. It can be bad. If you're into trinkets and things, jackpot. But if you don't like people who yap a lot, then it's not maybe your favorite person.
Okay.
Oh.
Thanks.
Dang. Sorry. I like hearing stories and stuff. I'd like to learn more. Great.
I mean, I'm sure we've got a range of stories. I'm sure Snowfall does too.
Oh yeah, I bet I could tell you lots of stories.
We may have to speak later, Mim.
Okay.
All right. What do we have left? We have the horseshoes? We have the horse? We have the rations. Head back to the tavern?
Sounds good to
Where are we
me.
gonna put this horse?
That is a fantastic question.
Is it in the butt?
There
Oh.
definitely is somewhere where you would be able to park the cart and the horse by the tavern.
Do they have valet?
I mean, it's essentially just like you park it out there, and then the townspeople don't steal from you. It's a
Alright,
little
fair
bit of
enough.
like a small town thing. If something goes missing, everybody's like, "Okay, you
Yeah.
took it, didn't you? You son of a bitch."
Alright, fair enough.
And plus, if anybody tried to take it, I might have to take a bite out of them, okay?
Ooh.
Okay.
All right, understood.
I am getting hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry too.
Well,
What
didn't
do
we
you-
just? Did you guys not eat your food at the tavern? That
Oh, I finished my food.
was. It hasn't been that much time. Why are you so hungry?
Oh, it's been a while. I think. It's been a while, right, Ember?
I think so. For me, it's just part of, I guess, my race, I guess.
Oh,
I don't-
we might have to get more ration if you guys are going to eat that much.
Well,
We
I
can
already got my own
definitely-
rations.
Don't worry, I'll scavenge on the way.
I think it'll be okay. Frankly, I don't even know if I'm gonna eat my full ration every day. I'm very small, so
That's
If
You
there's
need,
great.
to,
anything
you need
left
to eat
over.
more so you can get big and stronger. We need to make sure of that. This.
no.
We don't
I
have to
mean,
worry about
I'm stuffing myself. I'm stuffing myself like a turkey. I'm good. I'm eating enough. Don't worry. Do turkeys exist here?
Yeah, Canty like.
Yes, turkeys exist. This is an Avatar. There's not going to be like
Alright.
turkey bears or something like that.
Wonderful. That's
Disappointed.
great to hear.
Super disappointed.
Yeah, actually, the mythological turkey is twice the size of you, Canty. So you would actually be terrified of them.
Yeah, it's actually a turkey, but like imagine if a turkey was in Monster Hunter.
Oh,
It's a Kuliyaku.
Ooh, what about Spicy Bird?
Spicy. No.
All right. We should get
Guys,
inside before it starts
It's
snowing.
really cold out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as you guys are getting closer now, you can see like essentially a large cloud. Like you can't even see anything like on the horizon. It's just like this large cloud of snow coming towards the town. So being inside might be your best option at this point, because it is starting to get pretty cold. It's even getting a little hard to see outside, as you can see some of the landscape is fogged up.
Would that be something that we would know that is normal?
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
That's the wrong. Thought I had points in perception, but I guess I don't.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be, strange to you. It just seems like there's probably a storm coming in. But you haven't really spent a ton of time in the Wilderlands, so the best you can tell is that the weather here is just pretty volatile and seems like an inclement storm coming your way.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So maybe we can go back to the tavern. You guys can have more food if you're hungry, and then some people could. I don't know if we want to check in with Snow, or do we just wait for the morning? Do we have everything we need?
What time of day is it?
At this point, it would be around, like, close to dinner. I mean, it's not like, it's like 3 p.m. It's not super late in the day.
Okay. Alright, yeah, if someone could, park the horse garage, do whatever we need to do there, and we could all meet inside. I'll walk inside and go back to the table that we were at before, as long as there's no one there.
Yep. I want Mim to kind of walk Sally away and say, "Come on, Sally, let's go."
And as you walk Sally away, you can just hear her.
Your voice cut out. I couldn't hear what you said.
I said you just hear Sally heavily breathing, just. But that's like that's just normal for her. It seems to be. Yeah. Oh God. But she seems totally like fine. It doesn't seem to be like racking her body with any pain. This just seems to be generally how Sally is.
Oh, poor
Sally was just a
Sally.
smoker in her early days.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay. Mim's ready to head inside when we.
All
decide
right.
to move on.
So at that point, all of you can head inside, and if you want to have a meal, go ahead and have a meal. Remember, it's about 3 copper pieces per meal. But I think this is a perfect time to take a little bit of a break. If you need to go, take a potty break or get some more water or anything like that, feel free to do so. And I'll chat with chat for a little bit. Let's say, like, we feeling 5, 10? How long do you guys think you need a break for?
I'm good with
good.
whatever.
Yeah, I'm
cool.
whatever.
Okay.
Just like 5, we'll just run to the bathroom or something.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So we'll do a little 5-minute break.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Alrighty, everybody. So what are we thinking so far? How are we feeling about the campaign? Ooh. Now is the time. If you have any questions or anything like that, hit me up. I feel like everything's going pretty well so far. There's a little bit of like rust that needs to be removed off of people, but overall, I feel like it's going pretty well. We're definitely gonna be. Okay, gotcha. Yep. But we're definitely gonna be entering into some action here coming up. Oh, but yeah, generally I feel like the party, we've got an interesting group. It's a very colorful group for sure. I was surprised when we started with everything that they decided to go with the composition they did. Because if you haven't noticed yet, we've been pulling up the cards on people and everything like that. So we've got like a interesting group here. We've got a bard, a sorcerer, a wizard, and a barbarian. And that is, in my opinion, a very interesting group. It's very spell heavy. Most of the campaigns I've ever played in, I haven't seen this much like heavy push on like spells and everything like that. So that's been pretty interesting, in my opinion. Oh, what's going on there? Okay, gotcha. But let's see. I'm gonna check chat now, see what you guys have been saying while we've been going. Ay, ay, ay. That is a rather loud noise. Let me do some thanks here. Yeah, D&D indeed. Messed up world we live in here. I suppose. Yeah. There is a lot in this world that is like interesting. I don't want to go too deep into lore because I think a lot of that is going to get like revealed in the universe and everything. How is the D&D? Well, it's still going. We're just taking a little bit of a break. Time for me to talk to chat. And fill you guys in on anything that you have questions about, but also to let all of the players kind of take a little pee break. But how are you doing, Mari Stella? And hi, Jack. Well, you see, look, I don't pay attention. That's fine. I know, I know a lot of people like to lurk on streams and everything like that. And that's part of why, like, with this campaign, I'm going to be putting it on YouTube as well so that people at any time can go back and, watch any episodes. So if they want to watch along and everything like that, Okay, gotcha. So, just letting everybody catch up if they want to during the campaign and everything like that on YouTube. But thank you for the follow, Cast Iron Cat, and thank you for the follow, Warlord Vider. Thank you guys so much, and thank you for the raid, Cast Iron Cat. Artorius of the Abyss, thank you for the Prime sub. I know you only get one of those. So it is really, really awesome to receive those. I feel like they're more thoughtful, if that makes sense. Because, like, I know I'm like, Myoshi gets my Prime, But yeah, overall, as far as, like, D&D goes, I started playing D&D in college. And when I started D&D, we played like a module. I think it was like the Lost Mines of Phandelver. And I think we're only waiting on one player to get back before we finish up with the break time. But we played the Lost Mines of Phandelver. And on that module, I was like DMing for a couple different players that I went to college with. And they just kind of were like, hey, you want to DM? And I was like, bro, I've never done that. I've always wanted to play in D&D, but I have like no knowledge whatsoever, so it's always fun to watch others play. I mean, honestly, one of the things I think about D&D is it is the most welcoming of new players because everybody was a new player at one point, and like the biggest thing you've got to do in D&D is want to play with people. Because like that's really the biggest thing in the game is like playing the game, if that makes sense, like being willing to participate with the group. Get swapped between people I'm on for. Oh, that's so sweet. But I think that's one of the biggest, most important things about D&D is wanting to play with other people. And like there's so many things like Foundry and Roll20 so you can play online with other people, and like you just get in a call on Discord and you play online. That's how I did it for a while, and that's how I did my last campaign too. But you have to want to be able to play with people, and like that's really the basics of it. And you can meet some really awesome people and make some really awesome friends. Like I have been playing in Vinicius's campaign for almost a year now, and the people that are in that campaign, I really enjoy being around. Now, of course, like we only play like once a month and stuff, but I do feel like they're friends, you know what I mean? So, yeah, overall, I just think it's a really awesome environment and everything to be with. and like it's such a fun experience. Because like you get stories out of it, and I think that's the thing that's the craziest about it is like tabletop RPGs compared to like a video game, you get the opportunity to really customize and like make something your own, you know? Yeah, but you see, Australia is lacking in open campaigns. I get that, but that's like the thing, Mari, is that you have the opportunity of like playing online with other people. It just depends on like time zones, you know? Those can be kind of tough for that. But like campaigns online, you can find tons of them. People even do like open ones, but you also probably have some friends out there that you could just like coordinate one with. The biggest, hardest part of it is like finding a DM. DMs like myself are a rare breed. I just live 14 to 19 hours ahead of most people, and I like my sleep. I'll make you pay for the sub in Vinicius's game in a few weeks. Oh, yeah? Oh my god. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? The DM does make a good campaign. You do well from what I've seen. Oh, thanks. Skin you and eat you? Fuck. Lilith, what are you doing here? No. It's not over. We're just taking a break. Panini Sando. So yeah, it's not over. We're just taking a little bit of a break right now, letting everybody go pee-pee and get a drink of water and stuff like that. So we'll be right back into it. Like I was saying, the action is coming, which I hate to be the person like doing that because I feel like that's a little bit of a spoiler, but yeah. We're starting the campaign. Shit's gotta happen. Hi, NPC. Kill them all off. Dude, the amount of times I've almost accidentally TPK'd parties is pretty high. It's pretty high. Not in a good way. Not in a good way. There was one time in a campaign that I did a surprise Christmas episode, and they had to go fight Krampus. Krampus almost killed the whole party. Because at the time I was new to the idea of legendary actions. I had never really like dealt with any monsters that use those, and I didn't really understand. Because like when I DM'd, I had nobody teaching me how to DM when I first started. So when I first started D&D, I had nobody telling me like how to DM or like what the rules were or anything like that. So I just kind of had to go off what I was reading. And so I didn't really understand the rules of legendary actions. And so my understanding of them was like, this is something that a creature is able to do not on their turn. And so didn't understand that it's like, yeah, they get to do like one of those per round of combat. So it was every time they took a turn, Krampus would like do another attack, and it was bad. It was bad. He basically one-rounded one of the sorcerer in the party, and the sorcerer was none too pleased about that because they got kind of focused down. But it was also because they shot like a fireball that did like fucking 60 damage at it in one turn, and it was like, okay, I kill you now. But yeah, you know, I never claimed to be the smartest when it comes to the rules of the game. One of the things that I like to do with my campaigns is I will let the players get kind of like OP shit and pivot by making the creatures kind of crazy too. But let's go check in on everybody. I think Sylvara is the only one that's still missing, so we'll pop back in.
Oh,
Hello. Oh, Sylvara's back.
Oh no.
Oh god, he's
We
back.
can't talk anymore.
Everybody.
Oh god.
Oh
we're in
god.
trouble.
No.
Hi, dude.
Hi. Let's get back into it.
Just before you start, just so you know, while you were gone, my son woke up.
Okay.
I fixed it, but if I suddenly don't respond, I'm probably having to deal with that. I do apologize.
Got it. No worries. No worries.
No worries.
All right, so you all go back into the tavern. Everything seems to be just as it was before. The drunkard seems to have made his way out, as well as the other patron. So it's a bit quiet. You find the barmaid or owner cleaning some tankards as you walk in, and she goes, "Oh, lovely to see you again, loves. How you doing?"
Doing okay. And you?
Well, it's middle of the afternoon, so just dealing with some cleaning before the evening rush. I hope that you were able to find all the things you were looking for.
Yes, ma'am. It was wonderful. Thank you for your help.
Of course, of course. Your friend seems to still be passed out, but her room's right over there. And she points over to the room that Snow is staying in.
Oh, thank you.
A couple of y'all were hungry, right? Do we need to sit down and eat again? I'm not personally, but you're more than welcome to. We have some time.
Oh yeah, I want food.
Yeah, I'm kind of hungry.
How much gold do we have left, Canty?
We have, and I'll pull out my glasses real quick. 4 gold, 4 silver, 7 copper. Minus, not including whatever you have on your person.
Okay. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll pay for it this time.
Wow. I think you guys are all right.
Are you sure you don't want anything to eat, Canty?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty full. That was a mighty large meal that we bought earlier. Well, we bought. Sylvara bought.
Sylvara bought, yes. Sylvara, are you hungry?
Thank you for the offer, but I think I'm quite okay right now.
Okay, I guess it's just me and you, ma'am.
Okay.
Alrighty then. Then 2 meals it is. She heads back into the kitchen. Honey, they're hungry again. Yes, the big furry one and the one with the big eyes. Yes, I know, they're interesting. After you finish cooking for him, you can go check them out. Sorry, he's terribly rude. Very curious about all of you. I was telling you about him. I said, wow, we've got such interesting lovelies today. And you start to see other people filtering in. It's most likely, you surmise, due to the oncoming inclement weather, but they all seem to be coming in and getting warm and ordering mead here and there. Just sitting down to get a little bit warmer.
How much does a room cost?
Oh yeah.
Oh, a room? Oh, well, a room's gonna run you about 15 copper pieces a night.
Huh. 15 copper. Huh. Kind of like he looks down and counts on his fingers a bit. Why did Snow give you a gold piece?
Well, she seemed to be in a bit of a rush. I didn't even get to tell her how much her room was, and she just flipped me a gold coin.
Oh, okay.
I'm not one
we
to...
can take any change if you have it.
It's very slick of you, I suppose.
Yeah, we're together.
Right. I mean, it seemed to me like it was a tip, but I'll have to ask her if she needs her change when she wakes up.
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
Looks at her and when I pay, you can keep my change. Would that be enough? For a room, maybe?
I'm sorry, I don't quite understand you, love. When you pay, I can keep your change?
Yes.
For what?
For a room.
Oh, okay. absolutely. If you'd like a room for the night, that's more than fine. I will tell you, I've only got 2 other rooms. We're not used to so many travelers coming through.
I was going to ask how many beds are in each room.
Well, there are 2 beds in most rooms.
Ember would. Well, I don't know. Do you think the children were going to be okay sleeping in the bed by themselves?
Maybe.
children
I don't
with us?
mind.
I kind of look
Wings say-
around for children.
Winks at both
Did
of
you
you.
guys-
You were children.
Did you guys bring kids? I'm not a kid.
I'm not a
why-
kid.
If
What?
if you, if we need a bed, I don't mind sleeping on the floor. That's okay. I'm big enough.
I don't need a bed.
I mean, I would like a bed.
Fine, you can have a bed. Whatever.
Okay, fine. Then maybe I will.
Good.
Fine. Cool.
Are you all saying we're going to share a room for tonight? I mean, I guess it is a good way for us to learn and get to know each other, but I mean, if there's 2 beds in each room and 2 rooms, we could each all get a bed.
I'm comfortable either way. I don't really care. There's enough gold in the pouch for us all to get our own room if they existed. But if we want to pack into one, that's cool.
I will have to say, I don't mean to be a stick in the mud, but just as a rule of thumb, we usually don't let more patrons than there are beds stay in the rooms. It's not to beat around the bush, but in the past we had trouble with too many people in one room, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh no.
Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. Just know that it's a rule.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we wouldn't want to be rude.
No, we don't want to be rude.
Yeah, that's 4
I
of
mean,
us.
it's not
There's
like we're
4
paying
beds
for
if
it.
we get 2 rooms. That's fine.
Well, alrighty then. That will be 3 silver pieces then, please.
And you a gold out of my pouch.
Well, alrighty then. Thank you so much, love.
Is that going to be for everything or just for the one room you're staying in, Dante? Ember,
For
sorry.
everything.
Everything, okay.
I'd like Mim to sort of lean in and say, "Is that like from your own pocket? Are you paying with your own gold?"
Yeah,
You know, she gave us money, right?
it's fine. Don't worry
No,
about it.
just okay.
Are
Your
you sure?
choice. Yeah, I feel like we should use the money that she gave us.
I feel bad. This money is all of our money, like all of
Yeah.
our money. We can totally pay with that.
Oh.
It's not that big a deal.
You sure? Okay.
I think
Yeah.
it's fine. Yeah, and I'll hand the barkeep 3 silver for the thing, for the
Okay.
rooms.
She kind of looks at the gold piece that was just pulled away from her and goes, well, alright. And just takes the 3 silver and kind of just walks back into the kitchen.
Goo, can I look around the rest of the inn or tavern to see who else is in?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Let me just. Yeah, you look around and the lights in the building are a little bit bright. You're having trouble really making out exactly who's in there. You see, there's people. They're chilling. They're having drinks, eating, but you can't really make out anything too much of like really defining traits of them.
Okay. So I guess after doing that, I just sort of shrug and get back to stuffing my face.
I'm gonna look around specifically to see if anyone's just like looking at us, because we're an odd group of people.
Okay, Canty, yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check as well.
Yeah. Boop.
All right, yeah. I mean, there's definitely people like giving furtive glances at you every once in a while, but they're not like malicious by any means. It's more just the kind of like
when you're looking at something and you don't want the people to notice that you're like, that's like almost like when there's somebody like really attractive and you're like, damn, I want to look at them, but I don't want them to see that I'm looking at them. They're just like very interested in your group. All four of you like sitting there together. You are a very, very eclectic group for this town. Keep in mind, gnolls, not usually this far north. Furbolg, generally decently rare, just to see in towns and stuff. It's not that there's like no Furbolg, but like they're rare enough. Canty, you are essentially an unknown race here, as well as Mim. Mim is like another race that would probably never be seen in the Wilderlands.
I'm gonna look at a couple of people at one of the tables that's kind of looking at us and glancing. And I'd like to use my feat observant to see if I can read their lips and see if they're talking shit.
Okay. Yeah. If you want to click observant, so it just shows up in there.
Sure
For me. Got it. Yeah. I mean, none of them seem to be mumbling anything. They all seem to be kind of minding their own business. They're just like all kind of, not too many people are sitting with each other. And the ones that are, yeah, you can make out that they're being like, who are they? And stuff like that. But there's nobody being like, filthy rat. Like, you know, nobody, like I said, nobody seems to be malicious about it. They're all just very like, who's that? What are they doing here? You suppose they're traveling through?
Fair enough.
Work.
I just wanted to heat check the room for any, I don't know, racists. I don't know.
Right. Well, you know, you're able to make out that there's at least one tiefling in there, so if this town was overly racist, they probably would have kicked that person out as well.
Okay, all right. Then I feel at ease.
Yeah, I mean, generally, one of the things about the Wilderlands that you would know is that it is kind of like a lawless zone. So, like, the general population of the Wilderlands is either people who have been raised here and are just kind of used to the lawlessness of, like, raiding tribes running through and killing everybody. So, like, they're either survival types or they are people who have been coming to find a new life. In general, it's not much of a place where people are too judgmental.
Okay, cool. Understood.
Yeah. But yeah, so you sit down, you have your meals, and you start, unloading your stuff into your rooms. But as you start unloading things into your rooms and you kind of start unpacking to get ready for your evening and everything, you start to hear a bell ringing outside. It's clanging, and everybody inside the bar suddenly stands up and it's like somebody lit a match. Everybody is moving. And they're all rushing outside. You see, like, certain individuals pulling weapons from their hips. Like, everybody is just going.
We're back in our rooms, right?
Yeah, you were all starting to unload your bags and everything, and you hear the, rustle of everyone out in the main room. I mean, your rooms are basically right off of the main tavern floor. So if your doors were open, which at this point they most likely would be, you're easily seeing everybody just like move. And I mean, you hear the stomping of feet, you hear the bell ringing outside. Like, there is something happening right now.
Mim doesn't stop to like check in with anyone or gauge anyone else's reaction. He immediately like bounces after the crowd.
Okay.
It might be beneficial for us to go see what's going on, so this way we can prepare, because it doesn't look like they're calm about the situation. Definitely looks like they're on edge more than when they were looking at us.
And as you're all discussing, you hear the barmaid go, "Honey, get the battle axe! We've got a fight, love!"
There's a fight? Did y'all hear that?
Ears perk. Takes a sniff. Do I need to take a check for that?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Okay.
At advantage, by the way.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes. So you're sniffing, and you do pick up the faint scent of wolves.
Hey guys, there's wolves outside.
Oh,
Well-
shit. All right, we should head after, especially Mim, who just ran out there.
Yeah, Mim's already
Yeah.
gone. Mim didn't
Yeah.
catch that.
All right, I'm gonna make my way outside.
It's a little weird, don't you? Can I see if that's something that wolves would generally do? Like, is it normal for them to?
Give me a nature check.
Yes. Okay. There's. Ba-ba-ba. Boop. I'm so good at this. Not. Oh, yes. 18. Haha.
From your knowledge here, it seems extremely strange that a pack of wolves would attack a village. Most of the time they would avoid large groups of humans. They might like come around in the nighttime and maybe pick off a horse, but like in the middle of the day to come to a random town and attack it doesn't seem like something wolves would do.
Definitely not the kind of behavior that they should be exhibiting. Is that the right word? Yes. So definitely concerning that the wolves are deciding to attack this town, because that's not behavior that they should be having. Seems a little suicidal in a sense.
Hmm.
But before we walk out, actually, has Snowfall left her room? Like with everyone else charging outside?
She has not.
I'm gonna leave her there. All right. I'll make my way out towards Mim, wherever Mim ran to.
Yeah, Mim
Same.
just ran outside. Okay, you're all following?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll fall behind them. When I get outside, I don't know, unless something else happens to prevent me from doing this, going to try to grab somebody, if they're nearby, to ask them like why wolves would be attacking town. If that's possible. If not, I understand.
Yeah, once you get outside, the wolves are already like in the town.
That's fine.
So, one second. Let me just bada bing, bada boom. There we go. And so the townspeople have armed themselves with pitchforks, spears, swords, anything that they really had around. None of them really armored per se, but they're ready to fight for their village. And at this point, we will roll initiative.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot how to do that. Oops.
It's under your picture on the left.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
so
mine
many
didn't come
question
through.
marks.
Yeah, mine didn't, unless it went and we can't see it.
Oh, I think it's just taking a sec.
Oh yeah, it's like
If you
Because
go
all
to
the
the
dice
combat
rolling in order.
badge page, yeah, yours shows up.
I got a 5.
Aye, aye, aye.
Sylvara, you are on your own.
Listen, I just want to make sure that you guys are safe, so I just want to let you guys go first. It's okay.
That's very kind.
Alrighty then. So into the action we go. And let me just swap the music.
Yeah, I still wasn't able to. Let's see.
I think that, okay, we're gonna stop. Yep, there we go. Okay, cool. So now we move into combat. So one of the wolves is immediately going to... Let's see. I gotta get my... Yep. Immediately gonna tackle right over here to the first commoner. Oh, you rolled your initiative? Got it. And is gonna bada bing bada boom. Roll to attack. Yep. And bup. And immediately kills a commoner.
Damn.
So you watch as one of the commoners is immediately... No, that's not what I wanted. We want that one. There we go. Boom. Cool. So you watch as the throat is immediately ripped out of one of the townspeople as this wolf tackles it.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty unfortunate.
Okay.
And then, how do I... Oh, this would be probably a Venetius question. How do I end that? Well, okay, we'll just move on to the next creature until we get to the next person. Yes. Gotcha. Boom, there we go. Thank you, Venetius. So this one's gonna sprint all the way over to these people. And that'll end its turn. Then we'll get to the direwolf over here. And it'll make its way right to here. And it's gonna go try and take a bite out of Lom. There we go. I'm learning so hard. So that ought to pull that up, and then it's gonna attack. And that is indeed a hit with 17 to hit. And so it's gonna charge at you and take a... And apply damage from chat. So it's going to do 10 damage to you, 10 piercing damage, Mim, as it takes a bite in your arm. These some fast dongos. The next direwolf is going to go and it's going to have to charge into combat. Down here. And then ends its turn. And then Ember, you are up.
I'm gonna try to move to Lom, I guess.
Okay.
Let me. I can't drag it. 1 second. Yeah, it's not letting me drag. And I'm gonna try to move to Lom and then bite, I guess.
You're gonna bite at it?
Yeah, bite.
All right.
See. No. Yeah, my thing's being a tad slow. My computer's not liking it.
No worries. I see. Yeah, and so then you just need to hit the attack button, and then if it hits, do your damage.
Okay.
and that is a 4 to hit. And so you're gonna try and take a large bite out of the direwolf, but you feel as your teeth gnash, the direwolf just skirts to the side slightly, and you feel your teeth clack over its fur, but that's about all.
Dang. Let me see if there's. I don't know if there's anything else I can do.
Oh, we are gonna have so much fun.
Okay. As a bonus action, I want to give Bardic Inspiration to Lam.
All right.
Or to Mem, excuse me.
Yes, so you have inspired Mim. What is your instrument?
It is I believe it's a lyre.
All right, so you play a wonderful chord over your lyre, and Mim, you feel utterly inspired. All right, and is that the last of your actions?
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna intern. Sorry.
Okay, no worries.
Can you click Bardic Inspiration so I can see what it does?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
1 second. Sorry, my computer is being very slow.
No, I understand.
There you go. And we use, I guess, usability so you guys can see it.
Indeed. All right, and so this one's gonna go ahead and try and take a bite out of Ember. And that's a 22 to hit.
Ow.
That's 22 to hit, not so. Just checking your AC.
Oh, sorry. No, I was owing at something else. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was muted and said ow. Sorry.
That's awesome.
So that hits, correct?
Let me take a look. Sorry.
You're good.
My computer, I hate it right now.
Well, I can see your AC is 12, so yeah, that's gonna be a hit.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
a
we're
lot,
gonna
ow.
do damage. 7 damage to little Ember.
Ew.
Piercing. So the wolf comes over to you, and as you try and snap into the dire wolf, the other wolf is going to come over and grab right under your shoulder and take a nice, good bite on you before you try and respond and bite back at it, and it jumps away from you.
Goog, I'd like to use my Sentinel feat to take a reaction and attack this wolf.
Since it's not well, let me see. Makes an
It's
attacking.
the third bullet.
Yes. Okay, yeah. Go for it.
Okay. Then I would like to bite it back.
All right. So you would still need to roll to hit, I believe.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess I just rolled the attack on Sentinel versus the damage on bite.
Yeah.
But
Yep. Okay. That's definitely a hit.
okay.
And what's your strength modifier?
My strength modifier is +3.
+3. Okay, so that's supposed to be added in there. I guess there's a little bit of a thing going on there. So you actually would be doing 8 damage to the wolf. So as it takes a hunk out of Ember, you lean over and take a big ol' hunk out of it, just practically crippling one of its legs as it tries to jump away, throwing it aside to the ground. Okay. And so that's going to, let me just update everything here. Okay, cool. Now, Canty, you are up.
All right, wonderful. Okay. I am going to. Hold on. I'm trying to remember how we. There we go. Okay. I'm going to. How do you move along the line again?
It is shift with click with your move.
Well,
So you have to select the token.
We
And,
saw it.
yeah, cool.
Okay. I'm gonna put myself at a distance from the wolf, and then I will use. Let's go with. I'm gonna use Ray of Enfeeblement on the larger of the wolves.
The direwolf. Okay.
Yeah. So, it's a DC 13 con save.
Okay. You're selecting. Can you just shift click which one you're selecting?
Yes, the.
Mead, you have to roll to attack.
I do? Oh,
Yep.
you're
Yep.
so right. You're so right. It is the cool.
Well, okay. So
Alright, sick.
you fire it off and it does a cool ass tuck and roll. So as you fire it, it dodges to the side, rolls onto its back, and is back on its feet, glowering at you.
Well, that is unfortunate. I end my turn.
I end my turn.
How do I do that again? Enter.
There you go. Sick. Okay. This wolf's gonna. Let me just make sure that distance is right. Okay. So he's gonna run up here. Target you. That is a hit. And it's gonna go ahead and do damage, and that is another commoner dead.
That's tough.
So it runs up to this person and just once again dives on it. The person, their back facing towards the wolf as it attacks them, takes them to the ground and just starts ripping at the back of their neck. You hear their screams as they die, on the ground. So it's horrifying. These sounds will haunt you in your dreams. All right, Mim, you're up.
Okay. As Mim shoves the wolf that just bit him off, he smiles and goes, this is great. I was getting so bored. And I'd like to use rage as well as give me a sec, actually. I'll plug my headphones. I'd like to use rage and also form of the beast, specifically my claws.
Okay.
Okay. I just want to make sure everything's selected. Okay, cool. I would like to use my burst claw attack with reckless attack on the wolf directly in front of me at full health.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna roll that here.
Very good. Very good. Yes, that is a hit.
Okay.
24. Very nice. And so 11 damage. So you rip and tear with your claws at this dire wolf. It is cheekily just dodged a ray of enfeeblement flying over it, and as it stands and looks at Canty with a glint in its eye, you take the opportunity and tear into its side, just leaving massive gashes on it.
Okay, awesome. I'd like to use my second clawed attack to attack it again.
Very good. All right. That is going to be a miss.
Okay. And then I would like to use my bonus action, Hungry Jaws.
All right. So roll to attack. And that's also going to be a miss. So you swing at it and you claw it deeply with your first hand, and you take another swing. But in response, this canny wolf, immediately becoming undistracted from Canty, then moves deftly to the side, rolling once again. And then as you come at it with your jaws, it kind of does a little hop backwards, just barely dodging away from you as you snap your many-toothed maw at it.
Okay, and that is the end of my turn.
Alrighty. And so you see a large white wolf, even larger than the dire wolves, standing almost as tall as a normal human, comes charging down, straight down the center.
Haha. Oh.
And lands right in the middle. It seems to be gauging the full entire battlefield. This one seems a bit more intelligent than your normal wolf. It seems to not only be viewing things as potential kills, it's hunting, it's seeing you as prey, it's gauging everyone around it. And that's gonna end its turn. And this little guy up here is gonna come rushing down too. It's gonna stop right there. That's the end of its turn. Sylvara, you are up.
Alright, I am going to... Hold on, to make sure I don't have to move. I'm gonna finish off the little one.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to use Ray of Frost.
Very good,
Forgot
very
how
good.
to click the spells to... Ah, yes. I was too far up in attack. Attack. Normal. 16.
That does hit.
Now we're gonna do damage. 7 damage.
All right, so you go ahead and you fire off your Ray of Frost at the wolf, and you watch as its body becomes rigid as the magical ice just makes its way from its feet all the way up to its body. It starts to panic, snapping its jaws before it fully freezes in place.
Then once that happens, I am going to move. Forgot how to do the fancy moving.
It's a control click?
That works.
Yeah.
I can accept this.
And then you hit space to activate it.
Okay.
Sick.
Then I end my turn.
All right. And our wolfie over here. So we'll do it like this. Nope, that wasn't it. Boop, boop. And And then that's gonna bring us back to the top of the round. So the commoners are all gonna move around now. And reinforcements are inbound. Somebody has awoken.
Oh, jeez.
Bang.
Oh.
So Snow comes stumbling out, rubbing her eyes, and she sees all the wolves, and she goes, "Oh, gods." All right, and so that's going to bring us to the wolves now. So let's get over here. This wolf will stomp over the dead bodies and take a little snack on this poor guy here. Beep, boop, 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 boop. And it misses. He takes a snap at him, and this fine half-orc man is going to deftly knock it away with an arm. And he survives one attack at least. The greatest of all the commoners. To be attacked again by another wolf.
Our champion, the people's champion.
The people's champion. Will he survive? Okay, so he does take this hit. So he knocks one of them away, and he's like, "Oh gods, help!" before his face is immediately mauled off by the next wolf, and he's drugged to the ground, being torn apart by wolves. They're doing that thing where they all are fighting over his body, just kind of like tugging at his limbs at that point.
Oh, God.
Making sure he's dead, and you just hear his guttural screams as he's choking on his own blood.
That's tough.
And he dies. Then next up we have, coming down the line, Direwolf in front of Mim. It's going to go ahead and attack at Mim, being very upset over its previous damage that it had taken from him. And that's a 10 to hit. Does that hit?
Nope.
All right. So it seems to have been taken that slash that you gave it pretty deeply. So as it lunges at you, you can tell that its strength is a little bit waning as it snaps at you, and you deftly are able to move out of the way by grabbing its jaws and throwing it to the side slightly. And next up is our other dire wolf. And it's going to attack our friend here. The tiefling man panics as the wolf's jaws come towards him. And you hear him scream as they close about his nape and crush his throat in one single snap, his head falling to the ground. All right. And Snow pulls out both of her daggers and rushes towards the back of the direwolf. That's not how you do that. That's how you do that. And then we do that. Boom. She's gonna go ahead and attack the wolf. Like that. That's not what I want to do. There we go. Oh, that's wild.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Oh, what is going on with the music now? Why is it playing double? Okay, that was a bit of a problem. Okay, so she, gotcha. She's going to attack. Oh my god, he keeps on doing that. Oh well. And then features, where is the, there it is. All right, and so she jumps onto the back of the direwolf and essentially, she slits its throat and it collapses to the ground dead.
Dang.
Dang. All right. Well, fair enough.
She's gonna go, we need to get the fuck out of here. And ends her turn. Ember, you're up.
I think... I don't know. I'm trying to think if I want to disengage or not.
You don't need to disengage, actually, because there's no one within 5 feet of you. The only one that's alive right now is on the other side of Mim.
Okay, I'm gonna move a square back, possibly. Oh, if it'll let me. Move a square back, and then possibly, cast sleep on the, the wolf next to Mim.
Okay.
Let's see. See if it'll...
All right. Yep. And if you want to roll the damage aspect of it, that just is for how many hit points you're going to be able to do. So.
Okay.
Okay, yep, you want to hit it right there? Yes, you are able to put 2 of them to sleep. Obviously the winter wolf does not go to sleep there.
Okay, no worries. It's just myself lagging, so I couldn't put it down.
No worries.
Okay. And then I will end my turn.
All right, fantastic. So yes, as you cast your spell, you watch as 2 of the wolves become immediately drowsy and collapse to the ground.
I'm going to move here. And I believe that, yeah, that's fine. I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness on the Winter Wolf. Hold on. Ray of Sickness. There we go. Okay, right. 6. That's a 7.
So you fire off another bolt of magic at this large, massive white wolf, and it just kind of like sidesteps. Like it literally stares you in the eyes as you cast your spell, and it just moves to the side, looking at you with a dull look in its eyes. Kind of judging you, honestly.
These motherfuckers are cheating. These wolves are fast. And I end my turn.
These motherfuckers are cheating. Oh, man. Okay, and this wolf over here will... run on over here. Frank. Into its turn. Mim, you are up.
Okay. I would like to reckless attack for my first one, and use my claws on the enemy, on the wolf right in front of me.
All right. That is a hit.
Okay.
And, okay, 9 points of damage. Very
I'd like
good.
to use... Oh, sorry, go on.
No, yeah. Continue.
It's still, like, okay, it is alive. Okay,
Yeah,
I'd like
it's
to
not
use
dead
my
yet.
attack.
All right, that's a hit as well.
Okie dokie.
All right, so you just raise both of your hands, and as the wolf lunges at you to take a bite, it reveals its soft underbelly, and you just gut it immediately with both of your hands, spilling its entrails into the ground as the wolf falls dead beside you.
After doing this, I want Mim to kind of move down in between Sally and the rest of the wolves. And that's it. I'd like to end my turn.
Oh, I finally figured... I'm sorry, I've been dealing with the fact that the music is playing double for me, and I just realized how I can make sure it doesn't do that anymore. I'm so happy. Anyways, because I was being a stupid. Okay, and the winter wolf is now going to move. And it's seeing the prowess of Mim. It is decided on its target. That is a 22 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
All right.
Can you imagine if I was like, no, it doesn't.
No,
I'm
it
level
doesn't.
4 and also fucking Senator Armstrong.
And that's 13 piercing damage.
Is that before or after it's been halved from rage?
That is before.
Okay. Does it round up or down?
Down. So it's 6
Okay.
damage.
Got it.
All right. And it ended its turn. And then that wolf's dead. That is dead. Sylvara, you're up. Sylvara?
Mhm. Ooh.
Are you muted?
I am. I have been talking this entire time. Okay. So, so I'm going to yell back first to Snow because she says we need to get out of here, and I say, "Is there something you're not telling us?" Like just clearly. Do you know something I don't? And then I am going to attack. I'm gonna scooch my tiny over here so I can see the wolf that is attacking Min. Actually, sorry, he just took damage. Oh shoot, it's touch. Okay. I'm gonna use Guiding Bolt. Use Guiding Bolt on the White Wolf.
All right.
That I assume 11 does not hit, is my assumption.
No, it does not, unfortunately. So you fire your glowing bolt past it, just over its head, as it takes a chunk out of Mim.
Okay. And for my bonus action, I'm going to cast
Ah,
my weapon.
spiritual weapon.
20 feet.
Well, actually, wait. So you're doing...
It's a bonus action. I'm not attacking with it, I'm just placing it. Can I not do that?
You can't cast 2 leveled spells in one turn that way.
Oh, okay. I thought it was fine since it was bonus action. So I guess I am not doing that then. JK.
Yes.
I don't know how I can take my spell slot back. But there, I put it back. I'm good.
Yeah.
It also said that I used 2 level 1 spells so far, which should not have been the case. So I'm a little confused on that. Oh, there you go.
Cool.
Alright.
Wait, where did you token go?
I don't know. Venetius is doing stuff.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't know what he did, but he did something. I was gonna move myself, but I guess I'm not gonna move myself. I guess I'll just stay where I am. Don't mind me.
Where did
I'm physically not even on the map. Just so you know,
Sylvara
like,
uses Dimension Door.
yeah, like I'm not in the turn. I can't end my turn because it's no longer it's Wolf's turn. I don't exist anymore.
I didn't touch you. You might have deleted your token or something.
No,
Oh,
I was
and
on
you're
my
back.
I was on my character sheet when it happened.
What was
Gotcha.
your initiative?
I'm above the wolf. It was like 5.
Sick.
There.
All right, Wolf. Going to attack another commoner. They love killing commoners. And that's actually, I think, a miss. Yeah, that's a miss. So, the wolf is going to take a snap at that commoner, and this commoner is going to give a little bit of a kick to the face and be like, no! As they're, like, crawling about on the ground. It's that kind of thing where the wolf, like, attacks and grabs onto the pant leg, and the person's like, ah! You know? All right, and that'll take us to the top of the round. Commoners will move. Or not. Well, actually, yes. All right, and then we go back to the wolf. gonna move there, and that's the end of that wolf's turn as it dashes over towards Ember. And then that wolf ends its turn as it dashes over towards Ember.
Oh no. Oh no.
Ooh.
And that's going to be the end of the dire wolf's turn. And now it is Snow's turn. Snow is going to step over the dead body of the dire wolf, attack the wolf directly in front of it. Okay, hits. And kills. Kill!
Kill.
Kill! So yeah, the wolf, she runs up behind this wolf and immediately severs its spine with her very ornate dagger, and you watch as what seems to be some of the life essence of the wolf is absorbed into the dagger. It seems to be of some sort of magical attributes.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's interesting.
And now we're gonna move to Ember.
Here. If I can do this or not. You know what? I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on the wolf that is right next to me, if that's possible.
Yes. Let me see. Vicious Mockery. Yes. So that's a
Yeah.
DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bam, 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 bam. It saves.
Dang.
Somehow these wolves must be magic resistant. Your mother was a Joe. I love how you had it prepped beforehand. You had it prepped beforehand. Oh man.
No, that was all Venetia's.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I was like, that was so good if you had that prepped. Okay.
No.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Can I disengage or no? Is that
Disengage
like
is an action unless you're a rogue and you have cunning action.
Dang. Okay, so I have to stay put. Gotcha.
Yep.
Alright, intern.
All right. Canty, you're up.
Canty takes a few deep breaths.
Don't panic, don't panic. Remember your academy training.
It's fine. You're blowing it right now.
You're blowing it.
Stupid. And he's gonna target the Winter Wolf again. he's gonna upcast Ray of Sickness at 2nd level.
All right.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh no!
You're blowing it. Shit, I blew it.
You're blowing it, man. You're blowing it in front of your new friends and everything. God damn it!
Is really what happened is Ember's Vicious Mockery missed and Canty.
Oh my god. So yeah, you fire off your ray of sickness again, and like you're literally sitting here and your hands are shaking, you're so nervous. And as you fire it off, the wolf just continues to stare at you. But it's got this like look in its eyes of like you are lesser than. And as it's doing so, you just like your hands are shaking so much you fire off and it just randomly hits the side of one of the barns nearby. And you watch as the ray of sickness, the vile spell that it is, kind of like burns through the side of the barn.
Awesome. I end my turn.
All right. Snack attack for wolf. Number 3. Chomping. Chomp, chomp. Yeah, that's a hit. And that's a dead villager. They're dropping like flies.
Man, they must be really hungry for villagers and commoners today.
Yeah, right. Jeez.
Waiter, more commoners, please.
I'll get some commoners for the table. Will you have some?
Oh man. All right. Next up, Mim.
Okay. I'd like to continue attacking recklessly with my claws.
Of
At
course.
the Snow Wolf this time.
Well, and it's a good thing you attacked recklessly. Okay. And yes, that is a hit.
Okay.
And which one is this against? The direwolf or
the
the
white
winter? The white one. Okay, understood. So yes, that is 11 damage to the winter wolf.
Okay. I'd like to use my second attack.
Yep. That is also a hit.
Okay. And then I would like to use my bonus action to Hungry Jaws it.
All right. That is a hit. And that is 8 damage. Pretty darn effective attack. So this time you tear into the wolf and you just fully grab onto it and just jab your claws into its side as you just bite down onto the back of its shoulders. The wolf immediately bucking you off, but you seem to have done a decent amount of damage with all of those puncture wounds that you've given it at this point. It looks at you and it snarls. You seem to have allured its focus.
I snarl back.
And it is going to breathe
yeah,
deeply in. You watch as its lungs expand. Almost to the degree of, like, a frog or something breathing in deeply. And it's going to breathe a breath of ice at you.
Ooh.
No, Sally.
Sally, no.
Sally.
Exactly.
Fuck!
Sally!
Sally, fuck!
Sally,
So I
why
need-
don't you have initiative to get the hell out of there?
You have... I need a DC 12 dexterity saving throw from you.
Okay. Do I just roll dex save? That's it?
Yeah, dex save.
Okay.
Oof. All right. And Venetius, could you roll a dex save for Sally real quick?
Sally,
I believe
no.
Mim has advantage on dex saves because he's barbarian.
Oh, really?
Okay. Thank you for that insight. I guess I'll just roll another normal one, and we'll use a higher of the two.
Okay. Yeah, that'll still be a fail.
Okay.
And Sally has failed as well. Okay.
No.
Oh no.
And that is 18 frost damage.
Sally.
Sally's gone.
No.
No.
Oof.
No.
Oof size, large.
Not our babies.
All right.
Oh no, Sally, what about Mim, guys?
Mim's alive still.
Ah, shit. And Mim. Oh, no.
Poor Mim. Aw.
All right. Sylvara, you're up.
Move my screen. Is the cone thing still in effect, or is it?
No, no. I'm just too stupid to delete it. Thank you, Venetius.
Okay, I'm gonna move up behind Mim. And I am going to use Cure Wounds as a second level spell. Do. I don't remember how that works, Venetius, honestly. I would love to, but I don't remember. I know we spoke about it. I want to twin spell. I guess, can I twin spell them both as a second, one second level and one first level? Or is that something possible? Do they both have to be second level?
You don't spend 2 spell slots, it's just 1 spell slot.
To do it both as a second level?
Yeah, like however you cast it, you get 2 of those.
Okay, so then would I click it twice or just do one twice? What do you want to do, Goog?
Just roll it twice.
Yeah.
That. Okay. Not a good roll. That's a good roll. Okay.
So
20.
you're healing Mim for 23?
22, but yes.
I can't do math, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll accept the 23.
I can't do.
The
I
DM
know. I
says-
can't do math on stream,
the
y'all.
DM, the DM deems it so.
No.
In my features. Hold on. There you go.
Mm.
Ooh.
Very nice. I was like, what are you talking about? Twinning spell?
Yeah, I know. I forgot about it as well. We were talking about it, and I was,
Yeah.
and I it's definitely not something that I was remembering right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
But-
Anything else you're doing?
yeah, I'm just gonna be like, I got you, little one. I'll just be like, I got you, little one,
Gotcha. Pat.
and then I will end my turn.
Okay. This wolf is going to, much to the chagrin of someone.
You wouldn't dare.
He gonna touch you.
Oh no.
Yup.
And that's the end of its turn.
Oh.
And then this wolf is going to snack time on Ember.
Aw.
You wouldn't hit a child. You wouldn't steal a car. 15 to hit on Ember.
It hits.
It hits, okay. 9 piercing.
Ow.
So this wolf grabs onto your arm as you're brandishing about with all of the different wolves going everywhere. And just gets a nice, big, meaty, chunky bite right into there.
Looks at it and growls at it.
All right, and can you make me a strength saving throw as well?
Yeah. Gosh.
All right, and so as it bites onto you, it does knock you to your ass. So you are knocked prone for this turn. So what that
Dang.
means is when it comes to your turn, it's just half your movement to get back up.
Okay.
Dire Wolf. That wolf's dead. There's the dire wolf.
Bro, he dead.
Bro, he dead.
He died.
And let me just do that damage real quick. Okay, this dire wolf's gonna try and snack on to Mim. That is a 21 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
For 9 piercing damage, and I also need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, you
I
succeed.
get advantage because of rage if that's not good enough.
I think you did way too much damage.
Wait, what?
You
Oh,
have-
dude,
yeah.
I totally did. Oops.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, I
that's-
had 31 before, and I meant to subtract. It was half of it. I forgot what the damage was again. Was it
9,
3 or
so it
4?
would be 4.
Oh yeah, 9. Okay.
So just 4 damage.
Yep.
Cool.
And then I strength saved. I meant to do it with advantage because I'm in rage, and rage gives me advantage. But I assume 15's.
Yeah, you did succeed.
Okay.
So Snow is gonna say, all right, fuck this shit, I gotta get out of here. And is going to...
You never answered me last round. I was waiting.
Oh, yeah, you were saying, is there something that we should know or something, right?
Yeah.
She's gonna say, like, the whole entire town's getting slaughtered. We've got to get out of here. So she's gonna go ahead and run.
Let the horse be dead.
Or actually,
Sally.
she was standing... No, yeah, she was over there. Yeah, so she's just running at this point. And is also brandishing for you to follow her. Or follow suit, at least. Ember, you're up.
I'm trying to think if I should disengage or not. I think I'm gonna disengage. Let me see if this is an action. Nope. Okay, hold on. You know what? I'm just gonna bite the wolf next to me.
Okay. Just remember to... You'll use half your movement to get up from prone. But if you wanted to disengage, that still would be an option. It's just that you would only be able to move 15 feet. But if you want to bite, you can go ahead and attack.
Okay, I'm just gonna bite.
All right, that is a miss. So once again, you're going to try and take a bite out of him, and it's going to deftly move to the side once again as you bite. The snow's getting in your eyes, I think. All right,
And now
anything
in
else?
my turn.
Okay. Canty, you are up.
You got it. All right.
Big money, no whammies.
Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. I look at the wolf and I fire yet another ray of sickness at the wolf right in front of me.
All right.
Oh, please, I'm begging you. Please. Oh, yes.
Let's go!
Oh my god. Okay. Woo.
I
Right.
I hate to do this.
I know, I
but
was
that's a
about to
ranged
say-
attack.
It's a
It's a
disadvantage,
ranged,
isn't it?
Yeah.
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 I was gonna
that's
say,
fine.
I was like, I'm pretty sure this is a ranged attack, and so you have to do it at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
give me-
fine. That's
give me
fine.
one more
because
roll.
this one is also going to hit.
Let's
Ooh,
go,
baby.
baby!
Ooh.
That's what we like to
Oh
see.
my god. Round 17 of combat. I finally participated.
So go
The
ahead
fucking-
and roll damage.
All right, sick. The fucking video screen shows my theme song like WrestleMania. I charge into the ring. There we go. Okay. It is 7 damage, and it has to make a DC 13 con save.
All right. So let's do that. Constitution saving throw. Normal. It does not save.
It does not save, so I believe that means it has disadvantage on the next attack, right? Because it's poisoned.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yes. I believe it says until the end of your next turn. So yes.
Correct.
For the remainder of this round, it will have disadvantage
Perfect.
on
Then I
ability
will-
checks and attacks.
Perfect. And I will end my turn.
You did 7 damage to it, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So Wolf's gonna make a bold move.
Oh.
All right. That's the end of that Wolf's turn. Mim, you're up.
Yippee! I'd like to claw at the wolf in front of me recklessly somewhere.
All right. Ooh!
Don't mind if
Ooh.
That is a critical hit. All right. And you can roll again.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I accidentally rolled it normally. I'm gonna roll.
That's a hit. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you can roll
just in case it crits.
crits. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Ooh. And that is all.
All right. So you your first hand takes a very nice chunk out of its ribs, so you can actually see some of the bones sticking out from its ribs now. And then your other claw takes the opportunity to slash at it once again at the same location, revealing the white bones underneath all of the flesh there. It seems to be very injured and very upset with you. It will take the opportunity to schnack at you. And that is going to be a 23 to hit,
That hits.
which do be hidden. And it does a whopping 10 piercing damage to you, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. I'd like to use Bardic Inspiration to add a 1d6 to that.
All right.
Oh, nice roll.
Very
Damn.
good. So yes,
let's
you
go.
narrowly avoid being knocked on your ass. All right, very good. Next up in the combat round, we have Sylvara.
Okay. I had a plan, but I think I'm gonna have to do this instead. I am going to cure Mim again,
Okay.
and I am going to use it as a first level spell, and I'm gonna do the twinning again.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to spells. Thank you. Level 1.
Oh my God.
So yeah, that was really good. 11 and a 12, so you have 20, appropriately 23 this time.
Yeah, I am.
And I am going to say, I'm not sure if running is going to work in this situation right now. And then I end my turn.
All right. So our sickly little wolf over here, frothing at the mouth now, kind of puking up its guts uncontrollably, is going to look at you as it's spewing vomit from its mouth at you, and is going to try and take a bite at you.
Okay.
But it do have that. It do be having that disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
11 to hit.
My AC is an 11.
So I believe that means that you are not hit.
Don't remember off the top of my head.
Oh, that hits. Okay, yeah. Equal to means you hit. Okay.
Okay.
I had to remind. I wasn't. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. 6
damage, piercing, and I need a DC 11 strength saving throw from you, from Canty.
Six. Tee. Saving throw.
So it takes you to the ground as vomit just spews everywhere over you. And it just is like tearing at your like abdomen.
God. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, help me! Oh my God!
There's like so many healing spells I have, guys.
Okay, so top of the round, as Snow approaches this building, something comes flying from the sky. And flattens the house that she is directly standing beside. Spraying shrapnel everywhere. Just a giant boulder comes crashing down and destroys the house. Just completely. And Snow is sent flying. What is that? So she's gonna... I'm gonna have her take a... dexterity save. And she's gonna take 10 damage from that and is knocked back 15 feet. All right. So we've got Wolf over here. It's gonna take a snap at our bardic friend once again. $23 to hit. I'm gonna assume that does hit, knowing that that has hit previously. So that's 9 more damage to you, Ember.
Yes. Yeah, that does hit. Sorry.
No, you're good. So it continues to snap and maw at you. I'm also gonna need you to make that strength saving throw again.
Okay, gotcha.
And you succeed, easily pushing, well, I shouldn't say easily as it's chewing on you, but you are able to not get knocked over by it this time. All right.
Well,
So Sylvara, the direwolf is gonna take a bite at you.
How rude. It don't taste good. Don't take a bite out of me, please.
That is a 15 to hit. Believe that should hit.
Shoot. It should, but I don't. Where's.
AC 11.
No, I
Oh.
know, but where is it? I'm trying to figure out where it is.
If you right-click your token, you can just see it on the left there.
The left?
But
I
it-
don't have.
okay.
It doesn't say that for
If
me.
you open
It
your
just shows me
sheet,
my
it's
health.
on the left side underneath your picture.
Oh, it's just that. Okay.
Yep.
It didn't say AC. It was just okay. Yeah, that hits. You did such a good job. You have such a good range with your hits.
And that's
Didn't have to
12
even
damage.
move. Oh, that one hit me. I thought the other one hit me.
Yeah.
12 damage.
Yeah, you just got like a really long snout that reaches over my shoulder.
Yeah.
Let me grow a bite on that.
I know, that's why I was so
Let me get
confused for a second. I was like, why? I mean, I definitely should have positioned myself better. But like, I was like, why is he hitting me?
Oh, I thought you positioned this way so that I could use Sentinel, which I'm gonna do as soon as this is over.
I don't know anything about your character, so I would not
Oh.
position myself accordingly for abilities I don't know you have.
Well,
You're welcome.
yeah, I think I was like, oh, Naya's a seasoned D&D veteran. Her battle sense is great. I get to use my kit now.
No,
And
no,
she's
no,
like,
no, no,
I
no.
stand here, heal you.
Yeah, you're like,
No, no,
no,
no.
I'm just hiding behind you. Like, good luck.
Hiding behind you is a very awkward. I'm just imagining a 7'5" person standing behind a. How tall are you?
Like 5'4".
5'4". Okay, I'm hiding behind you. I'm like crouching. You can see me. Anyway, continue.
Okay, so yeah, if you want to do your sentinel attack, go ahead and do that.
Okay, sorry, I was reading messages. Venetius, if I use Claus's Sentinel attack, can I attack twice with them?
No, it's only on your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so then in that case, I'm just gonna use Bite as my Sentinel attack.
Okay.
I still get advantage because I'm. Wait, no. Yes. Do I get
Yes.
advantage with Reckless attack? Okay,
Mhm.
got it.
All right, that does hit. And yeah, 11 piercing damage to the direwolf.
You did so
All right.
good.
So it takes, as it's biting onto Sylvara, you are able to make it release Sylvara by biting it right back just as hard. You hear its yelp as you take an actual chunk of flesh out of it, chewing on it as you come back. At this point, Mim has just become a mess of blood, just covered head to toe.
Yeah, I like completely over my eyes, and I'm just
Just
my
blind,
vision
just
to attack next to me.
okay, so Snow is going to, after having done her acrobatics back, being sprayed with shrapnel from the building, is going to go, well, looks like that direction's the wrong way to go, and then is going to come over here. Boop. And attack this direwolf. Right there. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. This music's really getting in my head right now. And then is going to boop. And kill it.
Okay. Snow releases the unfiltered power of the sun into this wolf.
Yeah, just gonna jump from behind, pull out both her daggers, and stab it in the eyes, brain it immediately.
Oh, Jesus.
Thankfully, she had to be safe and step away from combat.
All right, very good. Ember, you are up.
Okay, I think I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on the wolf next to me. Here. Let's see what we can do here. Vicious Mockery.
All right. Sorry, was doing something, and now we need to do a wisdom saving throw. Very good. And that is a failure. Go ahead and roll damage.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, normal. There we go.
All right, what are you saying to the wolf?
Oh, man, you stink.
And it's just gonna kind of dejectedly like, ah! It's gonna do that cat meme where it grabs its ears and goes, "Woo! Woo!" as it is racked with pain from how insulted you have made it. It really is gonna be nervous and like not be able to talk to all the female wolves now that it thinks it's smelly. Canty, you are prone with a wolf gnawing on your abdomen.
Yeah, you have like disadvantage on attacks and stuff if you try to do it from.
Okay. Okay. Told that it is an attack roll. So does that still count? Like, does it just have does it have advantage on the save or?
No.
No. Okay. I'm gonna do that then.
All
I'm
right.
gonna target the wolf in front of me with Toll the Dead. It has to make a. It's really not an attack roll, right? It's just a.
Yeah, it's just a spell.
Yeah, it's
so
just
it's a
like a wisdom save.
Yeah, they have to make a wisdom save, and
DC
that
13?
determines how much damage they'll take.
Okay.
It just makes a 13, so I believe that means it fails.
It fails?
I believe so. Yeah, it does.
Okay, cool. So if it fails, then because it has damage taken already, 4. It takes 4 damage.
4
The spell
damage.
fails.
What's up? Sorry,
The
the spell fails. Okay, I thought you meant that it failed the roll.
Oh, the spell fails. Okay.
It met the DC, so it
Okay,
succeeded.
right.
Okay,
My
okay,
bad.
Okay. No, you're good. You're good. Cool.
I got
then
you
I'll
all
just
excited for nothing.
I'll just stand up then.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
think that's a good use
Yeah.
of my time.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Cool. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Okay. Well, I will end my turn if that is the case.
All right.
And it is no longer poisoned. I don't know if you were counting that.
Yes, I have that in mind. Okay,
Perfect.
so this wolf is gonna chomp Mrgoogs, a commoner, most likely. As of... Yep, that's a hit. And then damage... Yeah, that's a dead villager.
Ow!
Oh,
There goes another one.
Another one gone.
They're flying. Flying? They're dropping like flies, is what I meant to say.
Yeah, this town's gonna have a big problem.
It's very nice that all of these villagers were unarmed and came outside to stand and stare at the wolves so that they would attack us every single turn.
All right, Mim,
Walk
you're up.
outside.
Okay, I would like to recklessly attack the white wolf again.
All right. That does hit, and that's 10 damage. That hits as well.
I did the wrong thing. Oops.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's a big hit! God, that's a big hit still! 11 more damage. Okay.
Dang.
Alright, so you once again tear into this creature, and at this point, like, you're seeing it's gushing blood and it's missing bones at this point. You've torn this thing to shreds. It's still alive, but there's not much life left in it. My haunch! Alright, so at this point, the wolf is going to disengage.
Like a coward.
Like a pack tactician. The leader must survive, you know?
I see. It's
Sylvara.
the opposite of captaining a ship.
Yeah.
Okay. So, since he ran away, that changed what I wanted to do. And, let's see, he's still
Hold on a sec.
holding.
Lon,
Yeah.
you can use your sentinel to stop it from running away.
Oh, you're so right. Thank you for reminding me. I'd like to use my sentinel to stop it from running away.
Okay.
So retroactively, I take a fucking jump out of this guy.
Alright. Go ahead and roll attack. That does hit.
Guys, I'm so glad I decided to stand
That's-
where I'm standing.
So, as it tries to turn and run away, you take the opportunity and bite directly down on its throat and rip out its esophagus, and you watch as it bleeds down out on the ground as you spit out its throat.
Can I choose not to spit out? Its
Okay,
throat?
yes, you can eat its esophagus. Just like fucking
But
blood
satisfying.
covering your whole entire body. Crunchy but satisfying. That's so metal.
Metal.
As it dies, its last dog words. That's so metal. All right, Sylvara, you're up.
Okay, well, there's just the one that's still alive that's next to Canty, right?
Yes. Well, and the one that's next to Ember. Both of them are
Oh.
in bad situations right now.
Oh dear. That is an unfortunate situation. You know what? You look a little cold. I am going to place it didn't let me place the marker. I'm gonna create a bonfire underneath that wolf that's next to Ember.
I love this.
Did somebody else?
Let me just,
Okay.
you want a little fire?
It won't let me place it says to place the template.
No, it's placed.
Oh, it's there? Okay, for
Yeah.
me it's just a little black box. Okay. I thought it was something else. And it needs to
Do a dexterity saving throw.
or take 1d8 fire damage. So
Okay. So let's see here. We're gonna do a little dex saving throw. It does fail.
D4. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Damage. Yes. Yes!
Oh my god. So you create a bonfire from underneath it and you watch as the wolf just immediately combusts.
And I'm just like, make sure you warm yourself up while you
But it
heal
makes the
yourself a
most
little bit.
horrifying noise as it dies. Just
I'm just like calmly, just like, listen, warm underneath the fire. You look like you need to relax a little.
Ember, you just watch as this wolf immediately bursts into flames and starts howling, pleading into your eyes for you to save it.
Gonna,
I just growl it and I say thank you. You saved my butt.
I'm gonna move back just just a little bit.
Wait, why is it putting you
Strategically
under?
position myself
Why is
behind
it
him.
putting you under the dire wolf though? Just like, and I'm just gonna strategically toss this dead wolf on top of me. No
See, on
one's
my
gonna
screen,
recognize
I'm on
me.
top of it, though.
Oh,
on my
yeah.
screen, I'm on top.
No,
yeah.
now it's working properly. But for me, it was like you snuck underneath it, and I was just like, and I'm gonna sneak under this dead body. The wolves will never recognize me if I look like a wolf.
And I'm gonna climb inside it like a tauntaun.
Mim over here, like, this sounds like a good plan.
Hey, the general store guy was trying to sell us coats. What do we just make our own coats, you know? I think
All
we'll
right,
be okay.
Canty.
Yeah.
All right.
Seeing as all of its compatriots are dead, you might have actually lucked out in this situation. Its leader is running away. It is going to run
Running
away
away
from
and
you.
died.
Oh, right. Yeah, it saw its leader die. So it's gonna try and run away,
That motherfucker.
which means you will get to take an opportunity attack.
Oh, sweet.
So please take your
okay.
opportunity attack.
Sweet. Do. Okay, that would be. Oh, do I do it with my bite or my melee weapon? Does it
Either
matter?
one's
Oh.
fine.
Oh, okay. Then I will take it with my bite.
All right. Roll to attack.
All right.
All right, let's go. Wolf gets away scot-free.
That tracks.
I mean, melee combat's not really your strong
That's
suit,
not my
right?
great. Make a new character.
The wolf
my
just kind of
God.
like kicks some dirt at you as it runs away. Doing that thing like when a dog takes a dump and it's like, shh, shh, and then runs away. All right. And then that brings us to the top of the round. And there's only the wolf left. Except, no, I lied.
What?
Oh, I see.
And you watch as a frost troll comes lumbering into the town.
Okay, guys, it's time to leave now. We leave now. We go. We go. It's just time to leave.
Yeah.
It's just one more. I'm feeling great, guys. I'm bleeding out on
No.
the ground.
Snow immediately goes, oh, fuck, and just starts darting. But before she runs, she's going to look at Ember and say, listen, I'm just going to give something to you because right now I think I just need to move a bit faster by myself. So I need you to head to the Minstith Empire. You're looking for a minotaur by the name of Harl. I want you to meet up with him. I'll meet you there. All right? And she hands you a small bundle. It seems to be some sort of stone of some sort tightly wrapped in canvas and rope. And she just moves. You watch as purple flame wings come from her back, and she takes a leap, running away.
Oh, what?
Oh, damn.
So I yell to everybody, we need to get out of here, and she just gave me a bag, and we have to meet somebody, a minotaur, for where we're supposed to go.
Okay.
So, I think we should disengage and run if we can. So I'm gonna disengage and start running out the other way.
All right.
And that'll end my turn. Oh wait, before I do that, I want to cast a healing word on myself.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty much gonna die if I don't. Oh.
Okay, if you want to roll the healing for that.
Okay, gotcha. It's 1d4 normal.
All right, sick. So that's 8 HP.
Okay.
And your movement's 30, so you don't need to take a disengage action, so you should be able to dash for 60 feet.
Okay. So I will do the dashing for 60. If it'll let me. There we go.
Meow.
Meow.
So you would probably end up about there with your 60 feet. All right.
Okay.
Next up, we have Canty.
All right. I'm going to bravely run away.
Migarunda yo!
Wait. Hold on. Wait, actually, hold on. Before I run, this motherfucker. I'm gonna toll the dead one more time at this dumb little wolf before I
Oh
run.
my god! Okay.
It's a DC 13 wisdom save.
The wolf saves.
That motherfucker. Alright, I'm gonna run.
All right. You did use your action to cast that spell, so I was actually wrong with Ember. You probably would have been a bit more back here because you used a spell, so that's your action, so you can't dash. So you get.
Healing word's a bonus action.
Oh, okay. Then yes, you do get that's full 60. Then I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
But yeah, Toll the Dead is not a bonus action, right?
That's an action, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I just get to move like the 30.
30, yeah.
Cool. Alright, sweet. And then that will be that.
All
With
right,
one more
sick.
time on the way out.
And then this wolf is gonna keep on snacking.
Oh, right.
Kill! All right. So that's another dead villager. This wolf is single-handedly killing everyone. Mim, you're up.
Okay. After Mim tears the throat out of this wolf and eats it, he swivels his head around to the one remaining wolf and takes off in a dead sprint towards it. I would like to dash over here.
Okay.
There's 2 wolves, isn't there? Because there's the one by the troll.
Yeah, there is the one by the troll.
I can't believe he's getting away.
And
Yeah,
this is when
yeah.
Canty's vendetta against wolves starts.
Yeah. I actually don't care about the whole investigating thing anymore. I'm hunting that wolf.
The great puke fang.
I guess I have to clarify in a turn, yeah.
Yep. Okay. And now we have a second. Yeah, that's what I thought. Boom. All right. And so you see come lumbering. Well, actually, can you see all the way over there? Let me see. Can y'all see over here?
Oh.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see it. I guess I can.
Yeah.
I guess I can.
Indubitably.
So you see come lumbering from the distance out of the large frost cloud that is headed towards you, a fully grown frost giant in full battle garb. All right. And that'll end his turn. And the troll.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm just all alone again, dead.
And it's gonna land right there and end its turn because it had to sprint to get there.
Oh, Jesus.
Sylvara,
Hi.
you're up.
Is he considered a humanoid?
He is not.
Damn it. Alright. I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
It's my action, disengage. And I am, I guess, gonna book it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not gonna disengage that way. I'm gonna disengage. I guess I have to this way. Okay. And then... shit. They're all leaving me behind. Alright, that's the only thing I can do, is
Yep.
move here, and then I'm done.
All right. And then we have this wolf. Now seeing that its masters have arrived, it's still gonna run. Its pack leader gone. It cares not. And it is gone. Ember, you're up. Ember?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was muted.
You're good.
I didn't mean to touch my mic. But let's see. I'm going to use my bonus action to heal again and then book it some more. So I'm gonna use the full 60 again. Oh, let's see. Oh, I think I already cast it. Yes, I did. Okay, here we go. And then, oh,
Hmm?
did it not cast?
It did here, so I don't think you hit the healing button. Yeah, because you need that +4 on there. So that would have been an 8 HP,
Okay.
Ooh.
not 4. Cool.
And then I'll end my turn as I book it.
Yeah, you wanna.
Okay, guys,
you
I
wanna
didn't want to
move-
play
yeah.
this character anymore. I'm good. I'm totally okay. I'm just giving you guys shit.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I didn't
Okay.
mean to leave you.
All right, and up here we've got.
Oh shit, yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Think it, think it, think it, think. All right, you watch as 2 more giants come into the field.
Oh dear God. All right, cool. I'm gonna take the dash action. Ooh, 60 feet in this direction. Oh. Oh, hey.
The giants are speaking giant, screaming, yelling.
So I yell back, you could have it! Please just let me leave!
Oh, whoops, no.
It's all yours. Take it. I don't want it.
All right, and I'll yell out to the villagers as we're running past them, getting snacked on by wolves, that they need to get out of the village. Glory to the giant race, and I will end my turn.
All right.
That was not what I wanted you to do. Don't pause the game. There we go. And another giant reveals itself. And Wolf is snacking on another villager. And it misses. And then we move on to the frost, another frost giant revealing itself. Why you keep doing that? Why you keep doing that? Oh my god. Just, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. Mim, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, I would like Mim to run forward, get behind the wolf, and attack it.
Okay.
I would like to use same thing I've done every turn, recklessly attack it with my claws.
Actually, I think your rage would have deactivated
Oh, yeah,
last
you're right.
turn.
You are right. You know what? Mim would re-rage. Ba-ba-ba. I guess I'll just reactivate the effect. Give me a sec. Okay, yeah, rage is on.
Okay.
Does a 12 hit?
A 12 does hit.
Okay. Oh, I did the wrong roll. Oops, I meant to do damage. Oh, I'm clawing at it twice, so...
It's dead. it's dead. You literally grab it, and you grab like on the bottom and top with your claws, and you just rip the spine in half. It dies.
Okay.
It deadage.
And now that the last wolf has been clawed apart, Mim turns to the frost trolls up here with a grin on his face and ends his turn.
All right. He's gonna move over here, and he will begin smashing the fuck out of the building.
Well, damn.
Smash. The troll seems to see the large group of people and is more interested in them than the single furbolg running away from it, and starts to head in that direction. Sylvara, you are up.
Okay. I am going to go invisible.
All right.
You can't see me. A bonus action, and then I am going to dash, meet up with everybody else. No, doesn't want to let me. It's like, nah, you're not allowed to move.
It said, actually, no.
Actually, you're not gonna do shit.
That was a nice thought, but no.
All right.
I am presently invisible.
Okay, and with that, since most of the village is now just being smashed and pillaged by all of the giants, if you would like, we can expedite this and have you guys are far enough out of combat with no combatants near you. You can get out of the village without us continuing the fight.
I'd prefer that.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, since it's pretty late now, and we'll end the session there with everybody making it out of White Fields with the mysterious package.
Goog, I think Mim would re-engage with the trolls. And
You're
the-
insane. You're actually insane.
I'm just playing my character as he would like to be played.
I'm so sorry.
So
how could I
he would
roleplay?
like to be dead, is what you're saying. So as you try to do that, everyone grabs you and goes, nope, 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 and carries you out of the village.
Let me at him!
Ah! Just frothing at the mouth, just
You
spitting.
use calm emotions on Min. Calm yourself, child.
All right. Murloc sounds. Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for playing tonight. I'm probably going to give a little sign off to chat and everything. So, Dante, can you say goodnight to everybody?
Good night, everybody.
All right. Sylvara, can you go, or Naya, will you go ahead and say goodnight to everybody?
Good night.
Bean, give a good night to everyone.
Bye, chat. Good night.
And Lamies, one last one.
Good night, everybody.
And also, if we want to go down, everybody, if you want to plug your stream or Twitter or anything like that, we can start with Dante. I believe I tagged everybody at the beginning of stream, but Dante, if you'd like to tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, I'm just a woofy rogue on the internet. That's
All
it.
right. And you can be found at Dante Hayashi VT.
Yep, on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok.
All right, sick. And Naya.
I am an elven druid, and yeah.
Yeah, and you can be found over at Naya with 2 I's, correct?
Yes,
N-A-I-I-Y-A. All right.
My handle's a little different for Twitter.
It's a
on
Naya
also TikTok.
Druid, right?
Yeah, it's like Naya Druid. But everything can be on my Twitch. All the links there are.
Yeah,
on my
all the
Twitch,
links
so.
are there. And Bean, do you want to tell us about your Twitch channel?
Yeah, sure. I'm just a little rat bastard, and I can be found at every social platform at BeansTTV.
Fantastic. And Lamies.
Hi, I'm Lum. I'm a Basking Shark VTuber. I'm not currently streaming, but I'm going to be re-debuting next month.
Oh,
and
shit.
You can find me at LOMMIEZ.
All right. And then your Twitter's like Lami Lam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
linked to my Twitch. If you find my Twitch, you find my everything.
Gotcha. All right. Well, thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and leave the call and talk to chat for a little bit. All right?
Sweet. Thanks,
All
kid.
right.
Bye.
See you guys all
Thanks,
next time. We'll
Biggie.
talk about coordinating for our next stream.
Okie
In the
dokie. Thanks,
future.
everybody.
Sweet.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye, Cookie.
All right. Let's get over to chatting for a second. There we go. And then we can close down the game and close down the game so we stop having that music. I can stop recording.